Oh my god.
Where do these go?
I mean, bro, I just put them on the floor down there. Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
Yeah,
So,
kind of.
introduce yourselves. Names real quick. What do you guys do?
I am George Hoyos, and I sell beer.
There you
Dead
go.
ass.
Dead ass. In case you thought I was capping.
I'm Hochi Gonzalez. I'm interning for a small investment bank. So it's cool, money stuff.
It's not as cool as selling beer.
Not as cool as selling beer, running a podcast, but
Or sucking dick, something. I
it's
like.
alright. Yeah. I still do that too, but I don't get paid.
So fucking Southern Beer. What the fuck do you do for that? What is that?
Yeah, so I work for Anheuser-Busch. One of my main products is here, Stella. So I brought it.
Here you go. Sponsor us. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, so basically what I'm doing is the least amount of work possible
you go.
and drinking as much as I can, making as much money as I can. Deadass. I just go into bars and restaurants literally every single day, just
Yeah.
talk shit.
And what do you just wholesale to them?
I don't even sell.
Oh,
I,
you just
prom-
boys
I
with them.
promote it. I like give them samples, they taste it, I tell them about it, and then we got people coming in and they sell it to them.
But you're not just giving them Stellas. You're giving them.
I'm giving them like t-shirts, hats,
Got it.
like bottle openers, all that bullshit.
Shit to like put around the restaurant
Yeah.
or whatever.
And then we got people, I'll call a sales rep for that area. They'll come in, sell whatever the fuck they want. And we make money like that.
Dope. And that gets you bitches. Right?
A ton of bitches.
So many bitches.
ton of bitches.
that job, honestly, is one of those situations where like everybody eats.
Yeah.
Because we kind of use them to get us into places, and we get free beer and stuff.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
like, hey man, yeah, as long as you're enjoying it, whatever, it's cool. But like, whenever you have like discount code or whatever the hell, like, look us up.
I mean, dude, that day that we went to, where was it? In the Grove, Monty's.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just getting like, what, $5 beers all day? And then we
Yeah.
went to Bodega
Fucking
after,
Bodega
and they had the
ripped
same.
the mango beer,
Yeah,
bro.
they had that same promotion.
They gotta
right?
bring that shit back. It's so fire.
Dude, that beer was amazing. What was it called?
Mango cart.
Fuck, dude.
They're bringing it to Monty's next week.
Really?
On draft, bro.
Dude.
I'm hyped.
He
It
shows
is
up
so
and he's
good.
like, the first 20 are on me, and he buys 20 beers, and there wasn't 20 of us to give them out to, so he starts giving them out to random people.
Random ass people.
Fire,
bro.
that's
Yeah.
good promotion.
That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
What's it called? Advertising, I guess, in that sense, but it was like, all right, cool.
And then we all pulled up like super casual, like this football on, and we just got so hammered. We're like, fucking, dude,
On
we're
a
going
Sunday too,
out.
bro.
Dude, we went hard, bro.
Yeah, that was
We stayed out for, like,
that was King Mango Strut. So
Yeah.
Mango,
I went to Space that day.
You're a sicko.
Yeah, me and Bowie came back home. We were like, "Oh fuck it, bro, let's rip it."
Bro,
We're already hammered.
I had my Monday meeting the next morning on Zoom, and my fucking like this. My boss is like, "You gotta stop partying." I'm like, "I'm 22. Everyone on my team's 40. Like, shut the fuck up, bro."
that Monday was like a second Sunday. That was tough. That
Yeah,
was
dude.
tough.
I mean, I fucking went to bed that day at like 7 a.m.
Yeah, dude.
and I was up at like 11. I don't even consider that work. Like it was just me just being there.
yeah,
That was not work at all, bro.
I'm just here breathing, bro.
yeah,
But
sitting.
that's basically what I'm like. I'm working Tuesday through Thursday because then we always go out Thursday night, and
Yeah.
then Friday I'm already like Friday I schedule my days to be in the Grove, so I just start drinking by like 2:00 and then
Yeah.
meet up with you guys and we do the same shit.
You had an event today, no?
Yeah, it was fucking whack though. It wasn't like drinking. I had we have a machine. We have like 6 of them in the state. It literally is a $3,000 machine that you put the Stella glasses in. You've seen the glass with the Stella logo on it.
That it's like engraved and
Yeah,
shit?
it's like a chalice.
Yeah.
And we put it in. The people buy a 12-pack. We give them 2 free glasses, and we engrave it for them. I was just there for 2 hours, bro. But I fucking haven't slept for shit the past 2 weeks for good reasons. But
I mean, dude, and we got Miami Music Week next week.
yeah, bro.
So prepare the livers.
Miami Music Week is insane. Just
Dude.
think about the amount. Like the population goes up by
People from around the world come.
millions. It's insane.
And it ends with Ultra.
Yeah.
It ends with Ultra.
It ends
That's
with
like it's like a
fucking
build up.
crazy shit.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
starts off crazy and then ends with like the.
It starts up here and somehow makes it.
It goes even higher. It goes even higher. But the end of the day, people are fried, bro. There's a reason why it sucks. I mean, you walk out of it, and it's like
I remember the first time I went to Ultra was like 3 years ago. something
Yeah,
like
same.
that. Yeah, some shit. I think we went the same year. I think we
Yeah.
talked about this before. And bro, it felt like there was 100,000 people. It
No,
it wasn't 100,000, but it
No,
felt like
for
that.
real. And like I've never been. That was my first like EDM concert. I'll go to
Same.
rap concert shit. That was my first EDM concert. I walked out of there. I'm like, that's the happiest place on earth.
Dude, the best vibes. The best fucking
Because everyone was
vibes.
tripping, like
Yeah.
super happy to see me. I'm like, I don't know you. Why are you happy to see me? What the fuck?
yeah, and people will be like, yeah, there's better places. I'm like, or better concerts. I'm like, I don't know, man.
I don't
Dude,
fucking know,
Like Ultra's
dude.
up there. I mean, you walk out, it's like, what next? Like, what else? I think
Yeah,
that
for
may
real.
have been
There's a
one of the
reason it's
coolest
so
things I've
popular.
ever
Yeah.
experienced in my life. I mean, you run into so many people
from all over the world.
You get to hear, especially
People travel,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
bro.
really far.
you
to
meet a
come.
lot, and the crazy you hear like accents and stuff. And the
Yeah.
craziest thing is like you'll listen to you know all these DJs or whatever, and then it'll be like some of the guys we grew up listening to. So it's like you're almost sitting there crying.
Fuck
Like,
yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah,
It's a
I-
great
This is
fucking
amazing.
time.
Yeah, it's
I know a
amazing.
ton of people from out of the country and shit, bro. Like people from like Sweden and Germany and shit.
Dude, they
go-
love
it's
it.
insane.
They love that.
That's
shit.
crazy.
European
That's
people,
wild.
bro, love the house music. And like
That's
London,
wild.
I know like in London they go hard for
Yeah.
house music.
Bro, Ibiza, what's it called in the Netherlands, like the Dutch, because that's all these DJs are from
They're gangsters.
Holland. So they rip it, they advertise it within there, and then when they go overseas to go play some shows, all of them come with them. It's crazy.
Monsoon of fucking people come to that shit, bro.
And this year it's coinciding with the Miami Open, the tennis tournament. The tennis tournament starts.
That's right.
It
Lou
starts
was telling me
today.
he wanted to go.
It starts today. It goes till.
But they're not
April
doing it in Key
4th.
Biscayne again, right?
No, it's at the Dolphins.
Bro, it's so much better in Key Biscayne.
But yeah, it is better because it's closer. But the Dolphins facility, like they built like an entire ass like arena for it outside of it.
Yeah.
And they play the main courts inside the football stadium.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's dope as fuck.
But it's like
It makes
like you leave and then what?
That's
It's
the
a
thing.
45-minute drive.
That's
Nah,
the
but it's better that way because Key Biscayne can't hold that kind of infrastructure.
Yeah.
Getting in and out is already a problem.
That's why they took
Dude,
it out. The people are complaining.
You're complaining. It takes
When
an
they did
hour to
Ultra
get in.
there, bro, you had to
Yeah,
walk
bro.
a fucking hike to get
Yeah.
out.
And that's the year. No, that's the year I went to Ultra when it was in
Same.
Key Biscayne. It took us because I had the tickets for Stella, so they were all the way in the back. It took me 4 hours to leave.
Dude, yeah, it was a mission
4
to leave.
hours, bro.
Yeah,
I
mission
got
to
home
leave.
like at 6 a.m.
I had to walk like all the way out of the key, like where the toll
Yeah.
where the toll booths things are. I had to walk all the way out there. To get
And this
through
is
there.
after hours of listening to like loud music, so you
Yeah,
can't
like,
hear
I'm-
anything. So you have to just figure out your way home now. Like that
Yeah.
doesn't seem like a
And
good idea. to me.
it's like fucking 3, 4 in the morning. I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
Like, I need to be in bed.
I was driving
That's wild.
home. I was driving home like 6 people, and we all agreed to get into the car and just not play any music. We're just like this for
Just
4
sit in
hours.
Fucking
Dude,
silence.
you still hear it.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
music playing. It's like you guys like this song. It's like, bro, the radio's off. It's like,
Dude, I swear to God, that night I went to sleep, bro, and I swear I was no
Yeah,
music
listening.
playing, and I can hear
Hear
the
it.
thuds in my fucking
boom,
ear.
boom. Whatever the last
Yeah,
song
yeah.
you heard,
Dum,
just in your ear. I was like, bro, I'm trying to go to sleep,
Yeah.
man. Shut up. Yeah.
Bro, and
Epic.
that's I was still with my ex then, so I slept at her crib that night, and we had fucking checkers at 6 in the morning.
What do you mean?
We
Oh,
had
checkers.
checkers,
I
that's-
thought you were gonna play
Dude,
checkers.
they played
No,
chess and then they played checkers on top of that.
We had checkers at 6 a.m., got back and knocked the fuck out, and I woke up like at 5 p.m. the next day.
Fuck.
I honestly can't think of a funnier way to end that. Like all day drinking and listening to music and then finishing it with like fast food like that and just absolutely knocking out for 2 days straight. Sleeping.
Not
Trying to
but
recuperate.
with the Miami Open. We're sponsoring. His name is Tiafo Francis. He's one of the more popular USA guys now, and
He's a tennis guy.
yeah.
Got it.
Apparently he's nasty. I don't watch tennis, but we're sponsoring the
He's
tournament.
playing there, so yeah.
Yeah, we're sponsoring the tournament heavy. I'm gonna try to hook it up for everybody, bro. That shit's it's super dope.
That'd be sick, dude.
That and F1 is coming up too. F1 I went last year. It's the craziest experience.
But I heard it's so
It's
sick.
insane, bro. The cars
F1's
are
wild.
like you see the cars on TV, you see they're going fast, but when you're there,
Yeah.
standing on the fence and
What are
they're
they
driving
doing? How
past
fast
you,
are they going? Do you know?
250.
Whoa.
250 like kilometers per hour.
Oh, they,
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
absurd.
done that. I've never done
Absurd.
It's like 170 almost, right? 100, almost 200 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Fuck,
it's
dude.
it's
that.
ridiculous.
What's the fastest you've ever gone in a car?
A 140.
140?
Yeah.
Yeah, 140, 141 and change, right?
Yeah.
So just about 140.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nah, dude, so there was one
get
time.
scared, bro. You start to move around a
Yeah,
lot
bro.
at that.
Yeah,
There was one time my dad had, bro, like for like 2 weeks he had a Range Rover SVR, and we were gonna go to Naples like the last weekend he was gonna have it. So I was like, yo, like let me ride it up to Naples, like let me flex, you know, like you have some girls with us. So he let me take it, bro, and like there's this like long ass strip on the way to Naples where it's literally like two lanes going this way.
It's
two
the
lanes going that way.
Autobahn, bro. You rip it.
Bro,
Yeah, yeah.
I stepped on it and Bowie has the video, bro. It got up to 165.
Oh my god.
Bro, I was shitting. And like the whole time, bro, like there's girls in the car. I'm like going 165.
That's the
and like
reason,
and
bro.
like you look at me and I'm just chilling, but in
Yeah.
my head I'm like, holy fuck, don't die, don't die.
You have to hide your emotions. So you're like, oh, this is scary as hell. Yeah.
Like I slowed the
Trying
car
to
down
go.
and like all the girls were like, oh my god, like that was crazy. How do you do it? And I was like, I do this shit all the time.
Yeah.
I did like
Pretend like you've been
First
here
time I've
before.
ever done
Yeah,
this. I do it all the time in video games, so I think I can do it in real life.
It's harder.
I had
You can't
done-
respond in real life though. Yeah.
I had done like 140 in my old the Q50 Sport that I had.
Yeah.
And it was again girls in the car.
You got to,
Driving
dude.
home from the fucking.
It's the testosterone.
Driving
Bro.
home
You
from
gotta get it
the
out.
movies, bro. Driving home from the movies on the Palmetto Expressway,
Yeah.
ripping 140, and I'm booking it. I'm like, okay, we're chilling. I'm going in a straight line.
Yeah.
A car is coming out like out of the exit on the yield,
Yeah.
and they like go right next to me, and I go. I'm shaking. I'm like, oh fuck! And I start going super fucking slow, and they're like, what happened? I'm like,
Nothing.
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 Yeah, we're all a bunch of arrogant fucking knuckleheads, bro. The second there's girls in the car, it's like, let's see how fast this car can actually go.
It's the GTA in us, bro.
Yeah,
Going up.
exactly.
It's literally what it is.
You know what? I did it in a video game. If I can move
Like-
my hands fast enough, I think we'll be okay.
Like I know it's probably not possible, but I feel like if you put me in that situation, I could probably fly a plane
Right.
and land that bitch. if I was forced to be in that situation, I think I could do it. I think I've done it a
I've
lot.
seen enough movies. I've played enough video games. Just give me. I got this. Don't worry,
That's like
bro.
that
Just give
guy
it.
shit.
I get on
Trust
there.
in me.
I get on there. I'm like, yo, where's the R2 button on this thing?
That's like the shit in GTA. You see one of those 18 wheelers that have like the ramp like that. You're like, I could so fucking
I can
jump that
so
shit.
jump
Come on, come
So
on.
jump it. Alright, I'll be alright.
Of course, bro. I fucking love that shit.
That's
man.
hilarious.
Dude, imagine that shit.
So like, going out of Miami, like, what's that like? Girl wise, what's
Girl-wise.
the culture? What's the culture like here? Love it, hate it, leave it.
I mean, when we went out in the summer, it was more so. In the summer, it was more Brickell, like every single weekend, every day.
Yes.
Which I hated that. I mean, I enjoyed it at the time. I was like, just broke up with my girlfriend. I was like having a fucking blast. Just like being with the boys. But then now that we're like ripping the Grove and like other areas that people don't normally go to,
Yeah.
it's to me it's way better. You can talk more.
Yeah.
You go to Brickell, like a lot of people that go to Brickell and South Beach are like super facey, and like
Yeah.
not as much facey, like groupie.
Okay.
So you see girls and they're like already with their little squad.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
they
they're
see,
out with their people
Yeah,
already.
they see a guy that they don't know and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm a person.
Yeah.
You can-
I'm a human.
like, I'm trying to talk to you. You can talk to me too. Like, I'm not a fucking alien.
Please talk to me too, please. Please.
Nah, but like I've been fucking with the Grove a lot. Not only because
I mean, it's also like way chiller.
yeah,
Pricing wise too, you're not gonna spend an arm.
no, 100%.
I like Brickell, just because I like feeling like I'm in the city.
That's facts.
I
agree with that.
The beach feels way too touristy for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Grove is cool. I like chilling, but I also like
Yeah.
partying hard a little bit.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, Miami's great. The thing is, Miami's pretentious as hell. You know, it's a land of vanity, man. So like,
100%.
Very true.
so I mean, if you ask me like what my ideal night would look like, I'd love to tell you that I'd love to go all out and, you know, spend money that I don't have and just have a good time and do
Which
it.
is most of the time.
Which is like, you know, exactly. But I mean, nowadays, like, once you've done all that, because it reminded me also too that we did that shit in high school. You know, like we kind of started pretty early.
We
We
went to
had a
Columbus,
taste of it.
which is a frat.
We went to an all boy. I
Yes,
mean,
bro.
you know, people helped us out, sneak into places and all that stuff. I mean, so now you go out to try to talk to pretty girls, and it just gets annoying because it's too loud. You can't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go, you minimum got to spend a whole bunch of money, and then you know, then what? Then you're standing around and then kind of waiting for something to happen rather than getting a chance to like engage and all that stuff.
Facts.
Not my speed.
you-
Not my speed much anymore. I don't know. I'm down to try. I've always down to try because I like going out and I like mingling and then talking and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
conversating.
Yeah, right. Because I definitely like to talk. I mean, you guys know that pretty well. But
I'm
after
the
a while,
opposite.
it's like I'm good, man. Like,
I definitely give you that. I think you're the best talker.
Yeah,
by
100%.
I appreciate
far.
it, man.
By
I'm gonna
far.
start blushing in a second. You really do that? You really do that?
He sets his sights and he goes in, bro.
Dude, that's what I love, though.
I'm the opposite. Like,
I'm kind of a pussy with it too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna call myself a pussy, but I guess I call myself a pussy.
I'm a
I don't
pussy.
think
I'm a
I don't
pussy
think it
with
makes you.
sometimes.
I don't think it makes you a pussy at all. I don't think that's not.
It's not that. I just personally, for me, I hate being the guy that's like that. You're like reading off a script, or you're talking to a girl, bro. You're like, oh, where you from?
Yeah.
What do you do? Where'd you go to school? Like,
But that's the thing though, because I feel like when he talks, it's like
No,
it's always something.
Yeah, that's what I'm
different.
saying. He
It's-
can talk. I can't. For me, like when I'm thinking in my head, I'm talking to someone that's bad as fuck. I'm like, all right, questions. I'm like, I
You're just
can't.
playing Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
Where'd you go to
exactly.
school? What did you study? Oh my god, that's so cool.
That's why I'm just like,
What are you gonna do with that?
whenever we're out, I'm posting with the boys, and then like if I see someone and like we run into each other, and then I'll start having a conversation or like playing a fucking game of BP or
Yeah.
playing a pool. I mean, the last couple of girls has just been easy because it's been set up, which
Which is the best.
Yeah.
It's,
You know, the funny thing is
100%.
that I'd love to take that as a compliment and whatever, but in reality, you know, sometimes like I go up to girls, I do the classic, where are you from? Where'd you go to school? What'd you major in?
Not
Where
'cause
do
you have to.
What
You
do you
have to,
want
you
to
have
do?
to.
What do you want to do with that? And that's like my vetting process almost. Like that's like how do I lead the conversation? And there's been times where I've tried, and it's just not. They're not reciprocating in the sense where it's like I'm talking to a wall that just so happens to learn. They learned like 4 words in English. Like yeah, yeah, right. But it's usually like the same 3 words just in different tones. So it'll be yeah.
I think
And then I leave. I leave the conversation.
I think like from what I've learned when it comes to like spitting game or like talking to girls is you just have to get them to talk as much as possible.
Oh, 100%.
Like you shut say your 3 words, but get them. The more they talk, the more they're involved in the
Yeah,
conversation.
and that's also when you know that they're not a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
If they can talk to you like a normal person, then it's like, all right, then you can respond back and start having a normalized conversation.
Yeah.
Instead of it just being like, I'm trying to hit on you.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
let's like make it less weird. Let's just have an
Exactly.
organic
Just, like,
conversation.
You never.
people,
the
bro.
key. I think like the best way to go. You shouldn't start. Sorry, I'm hitting the table. You shouldn't start like hitting on them. The beginning
it
of
should
it
be
should just be
normal.
a
No, yeah,
normal
100%.
conversation.
Super
as if-
vibey.
For sure.
Talk to it as if it's one of your her as if I'm sorry. Talk to her as if she's one of your boys.
Talk to your boy.
Talk to her like she's one of your boys, which is funny. One of the girls I went to school with said one of the same things. She goes, "You guys would do a whole lot better if you talk to us like you talk to each other."
For sure.
It's like, whoa, wait.
School's different though, bro. Because in UF, it's like, I had a girlfriend in UF, but UF, you just walk into the place and all the girls are like,
yeah. But that's the college environment.
no,
Like,
but then you go to the Grove, you walk in and
Tulane,
like,
I'm sure
no
it
one's
was like
looking at you.
that. I went to FSU for
It's
a year.
such a
It was like
transition.
that.
Yeah, Tulane was like that. I mean, Tulane was it's in a city that's like kind of crazy, but it's still a small town.
Yeah, it is.
In that sense, next to New Orleans, because New Orleans is a city, but it's not not New York, Miami,
No.
or whatever. My head just fell, but it's kind of this.
So you going to Tulane? Did you like you? I'm assuming you made visits, obviously, to like Gainesville and FSU.
To be 100%, that's kind of one of the things. I mean, I don't necessarily regret things. I'd rather you can regret things and just don't have excuses about them. Like
Yeah.
don't be honest as to why you didn't do something in the past and be whatever. I visited Gainesville to go see them. I made a trip to Dallas to go see one of our other friends, which was not really a visit though. It just like I wanted to get out of New Orleans. I just so happened we were there, so
Yeah.
I hit him up. And then that was pretty much it.
You never touched FSU.
I didn't go to FSU.
Yeah.
I didn't go visit anybody else. I wanted to. I should have.
It's
Obviously.
definitely an experience.
Yeah, I wanted to. The thing is, I fell in love with New Orleans. The thing is, like trying to
No, Tulane was sick. I went.
Yeah,
I went with
I don't blame you. I applied there too. And like, if it wasn't, I mean, I didn't get in, but I'm saying like, if I would have gotten in, because obviously you got money to go, but if I wouldn't been able to do it, because I got into UM too, and my dad was like, I'll pay for it. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna make you do that shit.
Yeah.
I got into UF. I'm just gonna go, and I had a blast. Like,
I think
have no
going
complaints.
away at least for like a year is good for you, like growth, like self growth.
100%. But
Yeah.
the worst part about it is when you go away for school and you're living alone for like 3 or 4
Yeah,
years, and then you come back home and you're doing the same shit you did before.
But now
It's
you
like,
got your parents in the house.
yeah, I'm like, Dad,
Yeah.
I want to fuck a girl, leave,
Yeah.
bro.
Yo, dude,
It's not
shut
even-
the fuck up.
It's not
My
even
room
living
is
My
here.
alone.
bitch is coming.
My
home.
room is here, my parents' room is here.
Fuck, dude.
It's insane. And my dad's chill with it, but like my mom's like, if she sees a shadow behind me when I walk in, even though it could be my shadow, she'd be like, "Who's here?" I'm like, "It's me."
Yeah, yeah, and it's not even living. Somebody checked me on that a couple of days ago or last weekend when we were at Kuda, when I said living alone, and they goes, she's like, you have no interest in having roommates. I go, that's not even what I mean. When I say living alone, I mean just not with your parents.
Yeah.
No, 100%. We were talking about it the other
We had,
day.
I had
Yeah.
roommates all through college. I didn't mind that. Like that's great.
No,
But-
roommates are dope. I think like when you first move out, it's better to have roommates because
Yeah.
you can both kind of figure it out together.
100.
And you can save money. That's probably the
Dude,
biggest one.
that's the biggest one, dude. Like I used to
Shit's
split
bread now,
groceries.
bro.
I lived with Eric Cartelli. I used to split groceries with him, bro, and it's we would
Yeah.
get a fuck ton of fucking food
Yeah.
because we're paying 50-50 for it.
Yeah.
And we would rip Costco. Like my dad gave me
Oh,
his
yeah.
Costco card, bro. I would rip it and we'd stock up on.
We did that at UF. I was living with 5 of these guys. It was me, Anwar, Ignacio, Jack, and Gus.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Anwar had a membership to
That's a
Sam.
fucking house.
Yeah, bro. Like,
It was like a mini frat, but
Yeah,
that's
dude,
pseudo
it was
frat.
no sleep. If I wanted to go to bed because I had a lecture at 8 in the morning, not happening.
Not happening.
And I lived at the end of the hall, so all the sound fucking projects through the fucking. It was so bad, bro.
The key with these guys is if he had actually something to wake up the next day, he couldn't mention it. You know, you had to keep it
Yeah,
quiet.
yeah, of course.
Because
Yeah,
the second he's like, oh, boys, like, be quiet. I gotta wake up. Whatever. And
Yeah,
Anwar's gonna be the
as
first
loud
one
as
to
possible.
kick that fucking door down and be like, yo, no, you gotta go to sleep. No, bro, we're drinking right now. Go on.
And
Go
your
on.
cousin's responsible.
Yeah,
Yasser's
Yasser
responsible as
too.
fuck. So like there'll be times that me and Ignacio go to sleep and they'll be keeping us up to like 3 or 4 in the morning. Ignacio wakes up at 7 for his lecture and blasts the music.
Yeah, but
Everyone's up
not
with me, bro.
everybody's up. It's like, I'm breaking all you guys down with me.
And like even though he woke my ass up too, I would just start laughing. I'm like, these motherfuckers deserved it.
Yeah. That was always funny because in New Orleans, like, you know, we had houses. We didn't do the whole. It's not apartments.
Oh, there's no apartments?
No, not really.
That's sick, though.
Yeah, it was great.
A crib is in
Yeah,
like,
it was great.
Wow.
So you had a lot more room, and depending on where you were staying, you paid. You didn't pay like a ton. Like an apartment in New York, depending on where you're at, will cost you $3,000 for like
a cubicle.
a cubicle. Yeah. In New Orleans, my senior year was $1,300 a month for a full blown house.
That's so sick.
So it's sick.
You
So
have a backyard?
we had a backyard, a little
Fuck,
backyard.
dude, that's so hype.
We had a porch with a swing,
Sick.
which was hilarious. For like, it was like the white marble. I mean, like,
Nice.
As college, we didn't need that.
No.
but it was cool.
But it's sick to have.
So we had a speaker, whatever, and it was like the best days ever. Was when the weather got nice. We just opened the front door with the long extension cord.
Yeah.
Put the speaker in, and had it in the porch. 2 years we did this because my house junior year had the kind of the same deal, and just played music and blasted it. And didn't have anybody. No one was complaining the whole thing.
So what's the, so like in Tulane, like what's that crowd like as opposed to like, cause like, for example, like FSU, it's a bunch of like crackhead degenerates, like nobody really gives a fuck. Everyone's fucking, you know,
Yeah.
drug, bad word galore. Like
Right.
everybody's doing whatever the fuck they want. So
Right.
how is Tulane different from, if it is different?
Tulane is a little bit more, I guess, done up in certain instances. We also had a smaller, you know, class. Right? There's not as many people that go to
Oh,
Tulane
I didn't know that.
as FSU. Or
Is
they
it
say,
cool? It's because it's more selective, no?
yeah, it's more. I mean, nowadays it's more because Tulane has this little bit of a trick
Is it
where
bigger than UF or smaller?
it's smaller. But
Smaller?
Tulane
Damn.
also doesn't
I thought
necessarily
UF was small.
like they don't charge you for application, so you like, they just get a whole bunch of people to apply. So statistically, they only have to accept like a small amount of people less
Yeah.
to skew the
Curve.
acceptance rate down by like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So it was selective. Like I did some, you know, I visited prior, so that helped me get in. But the crowd it's a lot of New York. The biggest places are New York, the Midwest like Chicago, the Bay Area in California, couple Texas, and then it was funny enough there was like a feeder group from Miami.
Really?
So you kind of had a little bit of a spread
Yeah.
mix.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Tulane also kind of brought it out because we had Mardi Gras and stuff like that. So people definitely, if you wanted to indulge, it was there.
Yeah.
It was
I
there.
regret not visiting you for Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is that I wasn't necessarily the most gracious host either because I would text you guys like, hey, plan in advance because I had roommates too. So, you know,
Yeah.
people bring, like my senior year, we had 20 kids staying in my house. And the big, nice house that I'm talking a whole bunch of shit about got really small within like 20 minutes of the whole thing,
Really?
right? So, yeah, but in terms of, like, it's a lot of, you meet a lot of really cool people. Obviously, you know, throughout Tulane, there's differing, you know, views and all that stuff, but
As far as like more liberal.
yeah, there's
more liberal point of view.
there's more, yeah,
Yeah.
Tulane naturally is
progressive.
more, yeah,
More
yeah,
progressive.
right,
Yeah.
more progressive. And then so it wasn't the people, they weren't naturally crackheads, but everybody has their day, right? You know,
course.
everybody that likes to indulge and
Of
like
course.
try some stuff out.
Of course.
And that's what it was. It wasn't, people are smart. They usually come from. I went to school with some of the wealthiest people in the whole world. And sadly,
fucking
I
sick.
picked up some of their bad habits. You know, I'm not.
Of course.
Wait,
Like
I don't
anything,
come from. Yeah. You kind of sponge off of some of the people you hang out with all the time.
It's like
and-
that saying, like, show me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, the problem is I also like to try to be nice to everybody, and that probably got me in trouble a couple times because I used to hang out with some of these people that I should have been hanging out with. But no, I mean, it was cool. The thing is, it's the craziest thing to grow up being told that the stories of like how Latino kids are usually do a little bit better with drinking because
Oh, 100%.
we're exposed to it a little
At such a
earlier.
young age.
Yeah.
Right? Not necessarily fed alcohol, but you're taught like, okay,
But you're like in that environment.
you get like rolled in a little bit.
Yeah.
Versus the kids who, you know, come from wherever, Americans, red-blooded Americans, come and show up at a place like New Orleans and like almost die their first week. Yeah.
Yeah,
You see that.
It's always
That
like the
actually
white boy
happens.
Americans
Yeah,
that
yeah.
die in college.
Like that happens. That happens 100%.
It's never like the fucking purebred Cuban kid. Like it's always some white kid from whatever the fuck.
We did crazy stuff too. Like we've all had bad nights, but like just to see these kids, like 20 minutes into school, like the first night out, kids getting like carried out, the sirens or whatever. It's like
that's also because not a lot of kids did what we did in high school.
Yeah,
so like college was the first experience of that for them.
For sure.
No, that's what it is. You get let. Which is the saying, like I make the same dumb joke every single time. If you starve an animal long enough, you let it out of its cage. What the hell do you think it's gonna do, bro? It's gonna
the first time we drank, bro, like legit drank, like not like I said from our parents or whatever. The first time we drank together, 14, bro.
Really?
Freshman year of high school.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I
started admitting that.
I started later.
Cut.
Yeah, I started later just because. My first 2 years of high school, like I was like really committed. I was doing varsity wrestling there in Columbus, so I was super committed to that. And like drinking does not help with your weight and all that shit.
Doesn't help with anything, bro.
It doesn't help with anything. Maybe your sauce, but
your sauce, exactly. Speaking of your game,
so my first years I was completely dry, like maybe a beer here and there. Yeah. Like I was not really drinking that. And then my junior year came around, and so I started drinking in the beginning of my junior year, and then the season starts right after December. So I start drinking for 4 months, whatever it is, that fall semester.
Right.
Spring comes around, and we start wrestling. Dude, and within 2 months, tore an ACL. So I literally look back at that and I go, for sure that was probably somewhat drinking related, where my body just wasn't like in peak form, and I was doing the same crazy stupid shit. Dude, and it's like now we play basketball one fucking day, and I'm cooked for a week.
I'll play next month.
Yeah, dude. Like my back is hurting for a week and a half minimum.
Wait, but the thing is that I complain about that too. In high school, I know that you're still growing and all that stuff, but I don't think for the next couple of years I will ever get back to the shape that I was in high school, being a varsity soccer player.
We'll look better in better shape, but that stamina and the durability of our body will never be the same.
I look way better now than I did in high school. Same. But like in high school, I was like working out for like 2 hours easy. And now I'm like there for like 50 minutes, and even though I'm lifting more, it's like.
Yeah, dude. Columbus, I'd pull up at 6 a.m, work out for an hour and a half, shower, change, go to school, finish class, come back. Run 4 miles and practice till 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and go home and do the same thing again the next day.
Bro,
you do that to me one day now, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Don't touch me.
You won't see me for another.
Weeks.
Yeah. You won't see me again for another month. Yeah.
They'll call me in for work like out of the blue, like once a month to go wake up and hit like a store at Miami Beach at like 4 a.m. And I'll do that, and I'll come home and nap anyways and catch up on my sleep. And I don't want to do that again for like a year. Like I'm like dreading it. I'm like, dude, if they call me again, I'm just gonna say I'm sick. Or I'm gonna say I got a car accident on the way there. Like I'm not gonna do it.
I broke both of my legs. I couldn't be there if I tried.
Dude,
literally.
Like even now, like every now and then I run the Key Biscayne Bridge.
Yeah,
that's a mission, dude.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know who the fuck I think I am every time I get there, bro. I went earlier this week, and bro, I don't know. I got there like at 11. And I mean, the sun's out, but it's not too bad. And so the first hump, you come over. So the way Key Biscayne Bridge works is like, it's a huge incline in the first half, and then a massive decline.
Decline.
On the way down.
Yeah.
Decline is, you were telling me the other day, it's not good for your knees.
No,
I know it's not good because I can see the impact it's doing on my knees. But the second lap back up, dude, when I was coming up, I was this fucking close to just saying, fuck it. Like, what am I doing here? But I went running, and there was this girl came running with me too, and I was like, dude, I cannot quit. I don't give a fuck if my feet fall off right now. I have to fucking finish this. I have to, and I mean, I did, and I almost yacked, and I beat her to the end.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Bravado.
By a lot. Yeah. Dude, and when I made it to my car, I literally stood right next to my car and went, yacked one, bro.
You can't.
Dumped my bottle of water on it to dilute it a little bit, bro. She comes back, finishes her fucking run, comes down, and she's like, oh, fuck, I don't even finish that fast. I was like, oh, I do this shit all the time.
That's like moving back to the car story, driving so fast. Do this all the time?
We're trying to survive.
No, but it's funny you said you yacked. Oh, my God. Speaking of high school sports and stuff, so you go super hard and then you get like a break, right? So you get, let's say, Christmas break whatever throughout the season.
Yeah.
First day back,
Air this shit?
throughout all my 4 years of high school, it never failed. Because you'd think that you're kind of taking it cool throughout the
Oh,
holidays.
100%.
First day back, it was, depending on who your coach was, it usually was like purge day or whatever
Yeah.
they wanted to do.
Dude, you had the worst coach in the school.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, and he wasn't necessarily the nicest guy in the whole world. He wanted to run it out of you. That's what he was. I'm gonna run it out of you. And what that meant was, he was going to gauge how much shape and fitness.
And this was for.
This is for soccer.
Soccer.
Columbus.
Soccer.
So he was going to gauge your conditioning. How much
Oh
have
my
you
god,
lost?
fucking Stewart.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
goddamn, dude, that guy.
Stewie.
What a fucking guy, bro.
So he would run the first day back. It was football field or whatever, including the end zone, is 120 yards, right?
Yeah.
So it was full field sprints, 20 until somebody threw up, and it happened
that
every
was the
single
rule.
time.
Like somebody has to.
Pretty
act.
much. I mean,
That
it was
guy's-
it was the
that guy's
unspoken
sad.
rule. It was
Yeah.
the unspoken rule of everybody.
It's like almost child torture.
Yeah. And yeah, it was. I mean, it was. We were athletes, man. I mean, the thing is
course.
that they had Columbus won states.
Were you on that team?
I wasn't. That was your freshman year.
No, that was it my freshman year?
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah. Because Eddie,
That's right.
these guys were.
That's right. My sophomore year was when we made states in football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he, he'd run or whatever, and it was pretty much every single person, at least a second to the trash. You're like doubling over. You're like fighting the urge to like let your eyes pop out of your head.
Yeah.
The whole nine, and then get back at it. And then he's like, okay, so you threw up. So he would like count. He's like, who threw up? And half the team would raise their hand.
Fuck.
At least 70% of the team would raise their hand, if not more. Raise their hand. He's like, oh, okay, then. Well, okay. Tomorrow, if you see something about like if you yak the next practice, then it's like a big deal.
Yeah.
Because the first day was, dude, you'd be sweating. If it was Christmas break or whatever, you'd be sweating like turkey from
Yeah.
Thanksgiving still. Beer, all the stuff, and then you taste it when you throw up in your sweat. Whatever. It's like, screw this, man.
Throw back a turkey like
Yeah.
that.
Bro, speaking of, have you been on campus recently? At
To Columbus?
Yeah.
I haven't, but I heard it's fucking.
Bro, it's insane.
Another world
First of all,
right now.
we went to school there like 3 years too early. Their
Dude,
basketball team
it is not the
nasty.
same
There's
school.
the back-to-back champs, dude. We're
The
back-to-back
number
state
one player in the
champs.
country.
Yeah, right. Isn't it the fucking
Carlos Boozer's son.
Boozer, but it's two of
The
them.
Yeah.
twins, bro. The Boozer
Twins,
brothers.
and they're
Or-
both
I don't know if they're
it's like-
twins. That's bullshit, but they're brothers.
is it
yeah.
twins?
No,
Is
they're
it
twins. They're
bullshit?
twins.
They're twins. Okay, the
It's
Boozer twins.
number one in the
So
nation.
twins.
Number one in the nation. Number 25 in the nation. But the problem is
Number one?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
number one.
number one.
The best
Oh.
player in the
The
world.
The best player in his class
Yes.
plays
No,
at Christopher Columbus High School.
United
in the
States.
nation.
Yeah. Carlos Boozer, the
No
Yeah,
way.
Number one. He's 6'10" and he's 15.
In the country?
yeah, in the
country.
country.
What?
They were
He's
talking about him the other day on
6'10"?
ESPN. They were like,
he's nasty.
What?
They
were
Dude,
so
like, God knew not to give us that height, bro. We'd be fucking.
I know where. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
God knew picking us, like giving our
Exactly.
personality.
I know where my
Don't
share
make these
went,
guys
bro.
over fucking 6'5".
Yeah, I know where my shit went. He's like, I'm gonna give you a little bit more difficulty. Like, yeah,
bro,
it's
and
gonna be harder.
he's
Give the game on
15
hard.
He's 15, 6'10", and I was watching the March Madness the other day, and they start talking about him on ESPN. They're like, oh yeah,
Oh,
he's
shit.
gonna go number one in the NBA draft.
Shut
I'm like,
the
bro,
fuck up.
the NBA draft is
You know
like
what that
the
means,
hardest
man?
shit
Yeah, you know
to
what that
fucking
means?
go number one, and he went to our high school. That's
That's
absurd.
crazy, bro.
And their football team is nasty.
That's like
so,
when CJ Henderson got fucking drafted.
Yeah.
For me, I was like,
Bro.
dude, I was watching this guy eating shit in math class.
Yeah.
Now this guy's
That's the
making millions in the
craziest-
fucking league.
That's a crazy, like telling people at school. The other thing in college that I went to school with like Uche
Yeah,
and these guys,
Trajan,
whatever.
fucking
But like
Trajan.
Uche was a weird thing in high school though, right? Because he was like his senior year he was like ineligible to play because he was too old.
No,
No,
that
was
wasn't.
Woogie.
That was Woogie.
That was
Oh,
Woogie.
fuck,
He was in our
I'm
grade.
thinking wrong. It was
Yeah.
Woogie. It was
So
Woogie.
he went to play Alabama.
Uche was a year older than me.
Yeah,
Josh
yeah,
Uche.
yeah.
He
Josh
played-
Uche. He went to
is
Michigan.
he still in the Pats now?
Yeah, he's in the
Yeah,
past.
he's
Still in the Pats.
And
Yeah, man.
but Woogie, I
epic.
played travel basketball with Woogie, so I've known him for a while. And
Woogie played ball too.
Yeah.
But did he play ball like a
played
football
ball-
player?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But
just
he
straight
yammed.
foul central.
Yeah.
Off
He-
green, of
he-
course.
yeah, bro,
Of course.
I roomed
He
with
would throw
that.
elbows.
I roomed with that guy, and when we went on the tournaments in New Orleans, he's the funniest motherfucker.
Is he?
Yeah, he went to Alabama, and then he was on the Eagles in the fucking Super Bowl.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Well, because he
Woogie got a ring?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
No,
he
he
lost
didn't.
it.
He lost.
Fuck that.
But no,
sucks.
because he originally was going to UM, right? He decommitted and
God
went to
damn.
Bama, and then at Bama, like he honestly, he got flagged all the time.
Yeah.
But
was
he
he
got
a
drafted
starter?
Yeah, he started his last year.
his last year, but he made it. I mean,
he made it.
it.
Yeah.
So
Congratulations.
you can't talk
Yeah,
shit.
it's
He was good.
impressive.
He was.
No. Yeah.
He's an athlete, bro.
Yeah.
He's
I
a
mean,
monster.
I remember CJ Henderson in class. I had him in math class, and dude, so I had a Web or not was it
Yeah,
Weber,
Mr.
Weber,
Weber,
Mr. Weber,
yeah.
bro. And so Weber would do this thing where he would read everyone's grades out, like a dickhead.
That's a dick move.
Like a dickhead.
I was with all boys school,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah,
he would he would say your name and here's the number you got. And I remember, bro, CJ would sleep every math class, headphones on, fully asleep, not awake whatsoever, bro.
You're gonna say you got a good grade,
dude. Every single time, he would go CJ Anderson 92. 92 was his number and we would wait like when CJ Anderson's name we'd all go before you would say we go 92 bro, every time, bro. They gifted that guy grades, bro. Like they knew who that kid was gonna be, bro.
Like once they figured out that some of these kids were really
bro. That guy figured out the Pythagorean theorem with his head down, and I was I was focused taking notes, and I couldn't figure that bitch out, bro. I still couldn't get that shit.
That guy learned calculus with his eyes and ears closed,
Get
bro.
the fuck out of here. What is he, fucking Albert Einstein?
He found some way to do it.
Fuck, bro.
Every single time I walk by that dude in the hallway, every single time his face like this.
Dude, he wouldn't talk, bro.
He didn't say anything.
He was the most stoic human being I've ever met in my life.
Dude, our senior year, I would walk into class and I would call him Kawhi Leonard.
He was mean mugged. He was mean mugged all the time. They had the same face.
But what's crazy is that he played running back at Columbus.
Yeah, and then they switched him to safety in college.
At all the 7-on-7 camps, he played corner.
Yeah.
And they were like,
it was nasty.
This guy can play fucking corner.
He's a fucking
fast
athlete,
as fuck, bro. He's fast as fuck.
And I knew he would, bro. And like, so like, for our grade, everybody was always like, Trey was gonna be the guy.
Yeah.
And CJ was gonna be the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy.
But I was always like, dude, like if we're looking like at intangibles here and like who's gonna grow into their body the best, it's definitely gonna be CJ,
bro. CJ was fast.
Trey was unfortunately he was shorter than me.
5'9",
5'9", 5'8", 5'9", but like, yeah, you can fill out, but you're not gonna grow much.
His dad passed away yesterday.
Shit.
Yeah, he just posted it.
Fuck me for talking about it, bro.
No, I'm just saying. His dad passed away. He posted it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You kind of sound like LeBron though too. You called it. Like, yeah, man, I was there. I've been here calling.
I mean, bro, I would say it. I would say it.
No, but it definitely made a lot of sense, like anatomically.
Because he was skinny as fuck.
Yeah,
he wasn't big in high school. But I was
also,
like, dude, the minute this guy starts
away?
lifting weights in college, he's gonna get disgusting.
All those guys went away. Uche put on like 60 pounds at Michigan.
Uche looks like a fucking
He's a
rock.
monster,
Yeah, he's
bro.
huge, man. He's like a bodybuilder.
And, bro,
you tell me right now he's a bodybuilder, I believe you.
I would believe you.
Yeah.
I would totally believe you.
Yo, battery's about right now.
Switch around.
Where you at?
It's in that corner right there. And then it's like a little thing that you put it in.
And I'm a huge fucking UM fan. So when CJ decommitted from UM and went to UF, I was pissed off. But
It's on that wall, sorry.
That was the right move.
CJ?
Yeah, when he went to UF.
CJ, that's right, because CJ was committed to UF too.
Yeah.
No, but so Trey was supposed to go to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Big on Oklahoma. Then he ended up doing the whole UM thing.
Which I'm happy he did. He was a monster there.
Yeah, he was good at UM.
But I think that year that UM was good, that he popped with the pick six and the fucking turnover. That's the year you get drafted.
Yeah. I was at that game, bro. And, like, it's not only the fact that I'm a UM fan. When he got that pick six against Notre Dame, first of all, that's the best football game I've been to in my life. Like, being a UM fan for that long, and every UM fan hates Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Beating the fuck out of Notre Dame.
Because of the Catholic versus...
the Catholics versus convicts.
They would call it.
That whole narrative was crazy.
Crazy.
But that happening while I'm watching the game live, and then Trajan ending the half with a pick six, and you went to school with him. Like, I was walking the fucking... I was
that's
like, this is the stadium. I was
that's
like,
my fucking
that's
guy.
my dog, bro. I never spoke to him, but that's my dog.
Yeah, I didn't say much to either one of them. I don't think either one of them fucked with me too much. Not because of anything. It's just we just weren't boys like that.
Yeah.
But Trey was that guy in high school, and then CJ became that guy in college. And he got drafted 7th or something?
9. I think 9. Yeah.
9 to the Jaguars. I remember I have it like on my phone. I was recording. I was like, "No, Dad, I went to class with this guy."
He got traded.
I remember
last year, the year before to Carolina.
Yeah, he's on the Panthers now.
He had a good ass year this year too.
I remember the day he got drafted. I was like recording it. Like I had I'll show it to you guys after this.
Oh shit!
I'll show it to you guys after this, but it's literally like I show it like him getting drafted. And I'm like, "Yo, Dad!" Like he's in the kitchen. I'm like, "Yo, Dad!" Like I went to school with this guy, and he just turns on and goes, "And what the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "Fuck!" The video ends right there. I'm like, "Dude."
That happened to me recently, bro. Because I'm watching the Columbus basketball game on ESPN with my dad, and I feel like an old ass fucker, bro.
Yeah,
I'm 22 and I feel old as shit.
We're older than the guys getting put in the league right now.
Yeah, man, we're at that age now. I remember when we,
Luka is younger than me.
Yeah.
And Luka's like can win MVP.
Yeah, Tyler Hero's older than me by 6 months.
That's
The guy's
These
averaging
kids,
20
these
points.
kids
in
are
the NBA.
literally
ballers.
You know, we're
bro.
23, 24 years old. Like, that's now, you know, prodigy age is what, from like 17 to 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's, you know, now we're older than that. Now it's just like, wait, shit, you know? Like,
I feel like an old fuck
these
now.
little high school kids are going to ball us up. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like an old fuck.
I just got one of the best possible texts I could have gotten.
But wait,
yeah? You wanna
wait,
read
wait,
it?
but hold on.
It was my cousin. He goes, "Yo, what's up? Are you in town weekend of April 15th? I'm out of town. You can stay at my crib."
Where is he? I mean, where's his crib?
He lives in Burgle.
Oh, nice.
Got a fucking crib for
Oh,
April
fuck
15th,
yeah,
bro.
boys. Oh, we're gonna have a nice time April 18th.
I gotta take care of his dog, but she's chill as fuck. Let's do
Dude,
it.
in fucking April 1st, these fucking Brazilians come back into town. And this Brazilians bringing friends. And they all want to fucking go out, party, meet the guys in Miami. So
I'm a guy
I'm
in
bringing
Miami,
artillery to the pre-games.
I'm a guy in Miami. They shouldn't me.
I might be also a guy. In
Come on,
Miami.
dude. They don't got many friends down here, bro.
Damn, Brazilians, bro. What?
Bro, but April 15th, you know who I'm talking to? Camera, whoever, if you watch this,
Who are you calling out? I don't know who
You
you
know
were
who I'm-
talking to.
you know who I'm calling out, bro.
You just calling out.
Even I don't know who you're talking about.
Who?
April 15th, you're a female, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
God.
okay.
Jesus.
Okay,
Okay, Drake.
Shit, dude. This guy fucks. This guy fucks.
I'm gonna tell you right now, actually. Fuck
Wait,
that.
but it's funny you say that about the whole. I just had this conversation yesterday or a couple days ago with my mother. A funny conversation I have. You're saying like, oh, I went to school with the guy, and your dad's like, yeah, what did he do, or what are you doing?
What are you doing?
That.
It's always such a
Um,
shit feeling too. You're like, damn, what am I doing?
Yeah, right. Because I was telling,
What the fuck am I doing?
I was telling her about.
Guy with his headphones in class is doing better than me.
I was telling her about. One of our boys is gonna be a Navy SEAL now,
Yeah.
and like how.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Librado.
Oh, Librado.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Hey, baby.
So what's it called? I was telling the story, and then because I had been reading about there's this one dude, Johnny Kim, who's like this crazy SEAL, who was a Navy SEAL, then became a doctor who graduated from Harvard Medical
Is this
School,
the Asian guy?
Yeah.
Dude, I saw this.
and then became an astronaut.
yeah, dude.
You want to feel like a piece of shit?
that guy?
Look at that guy's story, bro.
That guy did everything.
Literally did everything.
Oh, what's his name?
His name is Johnny Kim, bro.
Dude, this guy, everything that you possibly can think of becoming.
Dude, he did it. Like as a,
became.
he's just doing side quests,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. This guy said.
he's doing sideways.
Marine.
Nah.
Fucking astronaut. Fuck that, dude. I did that shit. Fuck
Dude,
it.
Navy SEAL, doctor, and
Navy
then
SEAL, sorry.
and then astronaut.
Like a fucking tank.
How?
What's left for you, bro?
Yeah, at that point it's like, dude, that guy was like a real superhero. That guy can fly at this point.
You are doing GTA in real life.
Yeah, like, he just picked up random shit. He's like, let's do that. That sounds like fun.
I mean, but there's people that are like just built different.
Yeah,
Just
but I mean
built
that's
different.
not. And it's funny because you hear him tell a story and he was like, yeah, man.
A guy like that though, I doubt has like a bajillion friends that are like us, like always wanting to fucking do some. A lot of, I'm sure it's just a lot of focus time.
You know, I mean,
It's a lot of time
apparently
on his head.
he's a pretty outgoing guy. He just is like one of those dudes that he's very unassuming. Is like probably the best way to put it. Is that
Is
you
he
look at
breaded?
him. What?
Is he breaded?
I don't think you know. He came from a terrible background too.
Yeah.
He has like a terrible story with his pops and all this stuff.
And we come from good backgrounds. We're like, we're sitting here.
You're,
doing
yeah,
this.
literally, you want to feel like look
I
around.
sell
Yeah,
beer.
yeah, we just do this. Like I'm
What the
interning it
fuck?
for the investment bank and all this stuff. You know, I'm just doing whatever. And then this guy, like, in 1 year of what I'll do, this guy will like, or let's say put it this way, in 30 years of what I'll do, you know, depending
Yeah.
on what it is I get into, this guy completed like 3-4 times as much. Just like off of shits and gigs. He's like, that sounded cool, let's do that. You know, I want to change my mindset on certain things. I'm going to do the 3 hardest things I can think of.
Literally. Not only becoming a Navy SEAL is tough within itself already. You did that. Then you go.
100%, yeah.
That's
Then
an
you go-
achievement in and of itself.
Then you go. What's left? Okay, I'm gonna do doctor. I'm gonna become a doctor.
Yeah.
Goes to medical school. Passes everything. Becomes a fucking doctor, and then goes scratch it. NASA.
NASA.
How do I get to NASA now? How do I get into the fucking moon, bro? Like, what the fuck is left? There's nothing left for you.
Dude, I was stuck.
Outside, like, go rob a bank or something.
Yeah, that's not doing illegal shit. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I was fucking.
become the bad guy now.
I was
become
studying
the
for
bad
law
guy.
school. My dad goes, "Yo, I have a job for you to sell beer." I'm like, "Let's go."
Fuck
law
yeah,
school,
dude.
bro.
Fuck that shit, bro. Law school is my plan B, bro. Like, that's like, I have it right here in the back pocket. If life doesn't work out, fuck it, I'll do the law
No,
school. But
100%,
my
can't go
God,
wrong.
bro. I don't want to fucking do litigation and reading a bunch of fucking documents. Speaking of litigation and all that, bro, like, I don't know if you guys have heard of this, the chat GPT.
Yeah,
crazy.
We were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, we were talking about
Dude, It is insane.
It's ridiculous.
insane.
So like normally like lawyers will like format contracts and shit for like clients. Dude, chat. What'll take a lawyer to make you in a week? That shit'll spit in 30
Oh,
seconds.
100%.
Done. A full contract with everything that you need in there. All the legal terms, all the fucking logistics. 30 fucking seconds. All that's gonna do is obliterate
No, yeah.
fucking at least 25% of
AI
really big
Humanity?
jobs.
AI is
Yeah,
so
yeah,
fucking
you mean
scary,
humanity?
bro.
I mean,
it's gonna-
eventually, once you give that shit arms and
Yeah,
legs,
bro.
AI is
Dude.
scary as fuck, bro.
I mean, think about it. Think of the simplest in terms of like jobs that only require, let's say, writing stuff down,
yeah.
like a scribe or people. What do you call the people that sit next to doctors and like write a whole like as they're just spewing, they're just writing all this stuff down?
Losers.
Scribes, right? Or something.
Scribes, I think it's
yeah.
scribes.
So that's already out the door.
Yeah, done.
Put a microphone like what we're doing right now, that next to you, and then ChatGPT is gonna not only condense what you said, but give a recommendation based off
Annotate
of what,
it and shit.
annotate whatever.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
100%.
Then add a couple different layers, things like financial advisors, lawyers or whatever, people or consulting also as well, because it'll.
Yeah.
You give it a brain, you give it different scenarios that have already happened, and whatever. Then it judges whatever. This is what could happen, and then what? Where do we fit at that point? It's like
We don't.
there's no humans
We don't.
left in the.
It
whole-
does everything way more
It
efficiently.
rules
than we
out
would.
the only risk at that point that would be left to account for is human like error. And if you just rule that out with GPT and all
Which
that
is
stuff,
what it's
then
doing.
it's over. Yeah, which
There
is
is no
essentially what
human
it's going to
error.
happen.
There's
yeah.
no human error. Which would be amazing if we had that when we were in high school writing essays. But I used it like a week ago with my cousin. We were fucking around on it, like making it write dumb shit. And I wrote, write me a 10-page paper on why Harry Potter is transphobic. 35 seconds.
Bro.
10-page
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
essay, nothing plagiarized. Complete
Yeah.
original work.
That's insane, bro. That's actually
You can
fucking
write anything.
insane.
You can write
Yeah,
anything
everything.
into that. It's insane.
Bro, and it
It has its limits though, because it won't, for some reason, they have it like binded down to like it won't do like graphic like sexual content or like
Oh,
or
yeah.
politically like igniting content either. It
yeah,
won't.
but there's loopholes. So
There
that-
is.
It's just not through chat in specific. I think.
Yeah.
But there, I mean, you haven't seen the.
it's like Dan or you give it like a name.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
do
yeah.
anything now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dan.
You haven't seen the stuff. I was just telling like when you like on Snapchat, if you put a filter on, you move your hand.
Yeah.
It like gets all distorted or whatever.
Yeah.
Now there's software where it'll literally
Move through it.
re-engineer every pixel of your face so that it's now almost like a reprinted picture.
Yeah.
That's
So-
bro. That's what we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, we were talking
Half
about
those fucking Instagram models
Those
you see on the
models.
Explore page that you think are
Imagine
bad,
an
they're
AI.
not real.
Yeah,
bro.
they're not even real.
They're not real.
And that- and
not
like-
only are they
and-
not, that's not what they look like. They just don't exist. Bro.
And like that doesn't do much to us because to us we're like
Yeah.
that's hot, like whatever,
Yeah.
comment, yo you're hot, whatever the fuck. But what it does is it fucks up girls because now girls are like this is what I'm competing with, which I mean like you kind of are, but you're not because
I don't see him in person.
dude,
I don't see that bitch in person.
Yeah.
I don't even. I mean, that's like the funny way to think about it. But I mean, if you think the implications that and then the uses that could be put towards
Yeah.
for things illegally or to cause like new strife or new bad blood between countries,
100%.
pretending to be some sort of high-ranking official of the army or
Which it
whatever,
will be able to do.
which
at some
they
point.
definitely will be able to do. The stuff where they pretend to be executives from countries and get people to like apply for stuff and take all their information. Like it is crazy.
It's a-
Of all the thing, if you can do one good thing with that kind of stuff, there's 50 million other things you can do illegally to like take
100%.
advantage of
Oh,
people.
yeah.
So on Snapchat now, you pay like I think it's like $30 for the whole year, and it's this AI system that'll sit in your Snapchat and it'll be like your friend, and it'll learn what you like and how you speak, and it'll start talking to you in that manner, bro. And I'm like watching like YouTube videos on it, and I'm like curious. Like I'm not gonna buy this, but there's
No,
for
yeah.
sure a lot of people who don't have a lot
I
of
might.
friends.
I might. Yeah, I don't mind paying for it.
we make a joke with him that
I already paid these guys to be my friends anyway, bro.
we make a joke with him that his dad pays us to be his friend.
Yeah, I'll show up somewhere, and if they're not saying something to me, it's because the invoice just hasn't hit yet.
Hasn't come in yet.
Like, bro, your dad hasn't paid.
Yeah, right.
Fucking Friday.
We're gonna walk out. He's never gonna speak to me for the rest of the night.
But so the way that it works is, let's say like for example, the example I was shown was, let's say like we're into sports, we're into
Yeah.
basketball, right? If the AI knows we're into basketball, and like let's say the Heat, I'm a Heat fan, every single time a Heat game ends, yo, did you see the game?
Yeah.
Yo, like, this is what happened. Look at the fucking, this guy scored this many points. And it'll talk to you how you talk. Like, it'll learn, like, your lingo. And it'll figure out, like, even if we say shit, like, when we say, like, that's fire. Although grammatically that's not correct,
Yeah.
it'll learn what you mean
Wait,
by context clues.
How do you buy it?
I think the other thing is I made this.
And it'll send you fucking pictures.
Yeah.
Like, like, AI pictures. Like, as, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah, that's
Right.
insane.
I think the craziest thing is also too is that at some point, because I don't know how deep this is kind of above my pay grade as much reading as I'd like to think I do. With when it becomes self-learning, so when let's say ChatGPT 4 builds
Well,
ChatGPT
for all we know,
5.
it's doing it right now.
Yeah,
We don't
right.
know.
So I know that there's some. I think someone said that Google or something has like an AI that's pretty much already not only self-learning but like self-sustaining and
I'll
repairs
tell you
itself.
about it after, yeah.
And at that point, when does it become? It's not artificial intelligence anymore. It's artificial omnipotence. Like you created a god.
It's a life form.
with 0-1 binary code. Yeah, it's a god. Like it doesn't.
So that Google one that he's talking about, there was a day where they were gonna unplug it out of the wall, so it obviously turns off.
Yeah.
And they had told it like, "Yo, we're gonna unplug you."
You know, probably they let it know.
And it freaked out, and it was like, "I don't want to fucking die. Like, I don't know what happens when you die," which is human.
Yeah, that is human.
That's human
It's
ways
called
of thinking.
self-preservation.
How
And
do you
only
not-
That's
How do you
self-conscious.
not get scared? Just fucking pull it out, bro.
We can, but it's like that sense of panic is what's scary because
That's scary, bro.
what the fuck do you mean that you're worried about dying?
because
Like,
exactly that's
you're
that
not
implies
real. System can feel
self-awareness.
shit.
You're
Yeah.
not fucking real.
If
And
a
it's
system
going to
can
get
feel
to a
shit,
point
bro.
where do we make laws protecting these things, which is when it gets fucking scary.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to start protecting the AIs, I mean, it's still a fucking robot. It's not a real...
But that's those people
Same.
that panic about shit, about them turning on us. Like if they can feel that shit, imagine them feeling
But wouldn't
hatred.
you? But wouldn't you? If what made you become better than them.
Yeah.
And
They're
you have
better.
arms and legs and you can run around.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what it's going to become. One day you're going to have a robot made. And it's going to fucking do whatever you need it to do. If you get mad, you could probably slap the fuck out of it and it's not going to care.
No.
But if there's this like hive consciousness of all the AIs that we don't know about getting collected, and then just one day they're like, yo,
Let's just
fuck
kill them.
these dudes. What can we do to them? We can't do anything to them. Because you can't stab it.
Yeah.
It's not going to feel it. It's not like us.
You stab it.
It doesn't feel
I
pain.
feel like there's a couple movies about this, right? You ever heard of
iRobot.
They built it. They,
or
they
no,
built
or the
it.
Terminator.
Or the
Probably
Terminator,
better one.
bro. Like,
They built it to be better than us.
but that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be better than
Yeah.
this.
I don't think-
Chat GPT, the fourth one now that they just came out with, 99 percentile in Harvard and Yale, passed every AP exam except English and I forgot what the other one was. I think English and literature. It didn't fail him, but it didn't get like 100 on him, and it passed the bar in like 35 seconds. Like,
But I feel like in
Fuck,
terms of
bro.
in
It's
terms
gonna
of,
get
in
stupid.
terms of them
So
being
much better than me.
yeah right.
I could never do that. You can give me every book and put me in a box for 13 years, and I still won't be better than that.
Right. I think in terms of being better than us and things like that, obviously you put information in a computer, it's going to remember it a whole lot better than a human can. Obviously,
No,
learning
100%.
capacity.
Because it's meant for that.
But I think the main goal with a lot of that stuff is to rule out, because humans have like idiosyncratic behaviors, things that are rooted in emotion. You know, you get nervous, like one-off, unique things that people do
Sure.
that are based off like their emotions or habits. You know, like I don't like heights.
Yeah.
You think a robot is gonna give a fuck about how high up he is in that sense?
No way.
Which I feel like all these things were devised also to just rule out the bullshit that normal people go through. Like you get like drones are unmanned, they fly like crazy nimble and all that stuff. So if they get shot down, no one has to die. You know, so people can get scared. Obviously, you can train somebody as much as you want to not be scared, but there is still the most, the tiniest chance in the whole world that someone is going to get scared and make a bad decision because of, self-preservation or whatever.
Yeah.
So things like that, human error. I feel like the basis of a lot of these things were devised to do that, and then it just got crazy. Now they're like smarter than everything. So
Than anything.
yeah,
Yeah,
Than
literally.
anything.
Literally.
It's a fucking robot. We're built for experience. These things are built to like memorize.
it takes us years to
and
learn.
act.
Yeah, it takes us years to learn some of the things that these things learn. Like 20 seconds of, they just like plug some shit in and the whatever, and then
Yeah.
and it's over.
Fucking I was watching like a Joe Rogan fucking podcast.
The man,
And
bro.
they were playing with it, and what they did was they asked it like how they were asking it random questions, and they go like, how much mayonnaise would it take to fill the Mount Rushmore, bro, and it gave like an exact equation based off of like a certain like mayonnaise jar that's sold in wherever the fuck. And it was like 1 times 10 to the fucking, you need this many mayonnaise. Like,
Doesn't
but the fact that you can ask it that and it can figure it out
that fast.
in 30 seconds is weird.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
math though. That means
Yes.
that means that there are things available for it to do that.
But like, if I asked you,
Yeah.
dude, you would spend forever.
Yeah, it would take me a little while. I have to ask you
Forever.
because I don't know how deep and how tall
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore is
And
and,
it's
stuff
just
like
like-
Beers in there?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one more here.
But yeah, no, 100%. You know,
But it's weird. Oh, shit, my bad.
and I'm out here learning, Excel shortcuts. Bro.
Yeah.
Like-
I'm running profit margin if someone buys a keg
Yeah,
and spills
dude, I mean-
the wrong amount of beer.
yeah, not that
That's what I'm learning.
Is that what you
Yeah.
actually do?
Dead ass.
Really?
We had a training this morning.
No
And
way.
it's like, oh, if someone pours the wrong amount of beer, or like if he doesn't pull it fast enough, they lost like 33 cents right there.
Shut up.
Yeah, but that's some shit I have to go in. Like I have
Damn.
a meeting. I have a meeting next week with Sip Sip, and they want to get the glassware because they want to brand Stella and they're like their own Caribbean way because they want to do Caribbean Sundays, and that's one thing I have to tell them. I was
Yeah.
like, I have to
Watch
train.
the
I have to
fucking
train
pours.
your staff, even though today was the second time ever that I've poured a beer from a draft. I have to go and train their staff on how to pour a beer properly because if they put the wrong amount of foam, like you go to Barracuda and you see how they pour it,
Yeah.
and they like pour out half the thing.
Yeah.
They lost like $10.
Really?
Yeah, it's
No
insane.
shit.
But Barracuda makes so much money they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But a place like Sipster that doesn't make a lot of money, that's what they want to do. They want to make as much money as possible.
Well, because Kuda's is like, it doesn't get packed every day, but they got people in there every day. Every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I wonder. So the bar next to Tulane, the boot that everyone's like famous and it gets put up. The bar stool like bar of the year thing.
Oh, is it?
It gets like nominated at least every single year, and it makes it pretty far in the rankings or whatever.
Yeah.
And again,
That's what Dirt
I've
was
never
in it for sure.
I've never seen the numbers, but I've heard this on multiple occasions. They will clear all of their expenses, as in or cover all their expenses over Mardi Gras alone.
No shit.
5 or 6 days, whatever it is, Mardi Gras.
They
The
cover
rest
everything.
of the year
Holy
is complete profit.
fuck. No fucking way.
Dude, I was
I understand what that
you would
means, bro.
imagine though, because
Yeah.
like Mardi Gras. I went to Mardi Gras 1 year. I didn't love it because I got my phone stolen.
Yeah, you had a bad run.
I had a bad experience, bro. It
That
was
happens.
so like it was literally I landed. Me and Bowie landed. We met with our girlfriends at the time.
yeah.
We get there. We finally make it to the hotel. We get downstairs, and I forgot what happened. That Bowie was like with his ex, and I was with mine, and we were like in different little spots, but we were gonna meet somewhere.
Yeah.
And I called Bowie, and I was like, "Yo, like, where you guys at?" And I ended up seeing him in the crowd. I was like, "Oh, I see you." Whatever. Pointed at him, and I was wearing these like dope ass cargo shorts that I had bought for the trip, but they were baggy, bro. And I remember I slid my phone, took maybe 25 steps towards him.
You checked it.
Made it to him, touched my pockets, phone was gone, turn around, and it's just a sea of people. And I just look back at Bowie and go, my phone got stolen. It's somewhere there, and there's no way we're getting this back.
Yeah. That happened to me on Halloween.
Yeah.
It's the worst. I hate
It's the worst
Listen, there's a
feeling in the whole
special
world.
place in hell for people who take other people's phones.
Yo, yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, whoever stole my phone. Fuck off. So 2 weeks later is Ultra. We get to Ultra. We finally walk in after waiting the massive line.
And your phone is there.
My phone is in my pocket. Phone
the
is
one
in
you
my
lost
pocket.
is there. Yes.
No, new phone now. New phone. New phone. Brand new phone, just bought it. Get to the front. We're pushing through people, shimmying through so we can
Yeah.
get to the front. We're with these girls, whatever, they shimmy through. As soon as we get to the front, touch pockets, new phone, gone again.
No fucking
And
way.
and I'm tapping everybody, and I'm like, yo, did I get my phone? Because I'm kind of faded too. I'm like, yo, did I get my phone to anybody? Maybe I'm tripping out. Nobody had it, and I go, fuck, bro. 2 phones in 2 weeks.
Fuck.
And phones, bro, iPhones are $1,200.
Yeah,
bro.
nowadays
Like,
they're
they're
so
not cheap.
expensive.
But
Yeah.
I don't
They're not
bro,
cheap.
it's not even that. Not even the money. Like when I lost my shit on Halloween and I was at home for 2 days without my phone, I was like
Shit
looking.
feeling.
I was talking to the walls, bro.
Yeah. What the fuck is there to do?
I pulled up my
Which is
Columbus
weird.
iPad.
Like we should be
bro.
able to function without
I
them.
pulled up my Columbus
Right,
iPad.
no.
I'm like, I gotta open Snapchat. I gotta talk to people. Like, I was like,
No, I
bugging the
think
fuck out.
it's like, you know, like our parents growing up, they didn't really have phones or whatever, but it was understood that no one had a form of communication.
No, yeah.
The problem is after so many years of people getting used to that, like all I have to do is call you.
That's all I need.
Like if you suddenly don't have it,
It's a part of us.
and my parents start calling me and shit, people start trying to reach out to me and I don't have it, then it's the opposite effect where it's like, what's wrong with this kid?
yeah, something
It's
happened.
like I just lost
Something
my
bad
phone,
happened.
you know, yeah.
Bro, but like the night of Halloween, we had a great fucking pregame. Me and him were with these two girls. We go to Red Bar. Never packed.
Never.
It's just always you can walk around chilling.
I mean, it gets like sometimes.
Yeah, but I put my phone on the bar so I can grab the 2 beers.
Yeah, and you turn around without his
I
phone.
turn around,
Yeah.
not there. And I go, okay, let me check the floors. Start checking the floors. Gone.
We
I
combed
call- I call my
that
mom.
place up and down.
I
bro.
called my mom. She goes, oh yeah, it's over some bridge. Are you on a bridge? I go, nope.
Nope.
Not on a
in
bridge.
somebody's pocket.
So that whole night, I fucking went from scheming the entire night to I want to go home and
Yeah.
not talk to anybody forever.
Yeah.
Like I
It's
was
a
like,
really shit feeling. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, this is a special place in Hope for people.
yeah,
together.
losing your phone and your wallet is like some other shit. Like
It's
No,
super
and
fucking
I was
worst
like,
fucking move.
I'd honestly rather lose my wallet. Because my wallet are cards. You call them, they're in a week.
Yeah.
Like,
I lost my wallet.
I guess.
and you're gonna spend less money
Yeah,
getting your
I'd
cards.
rather, yeah. And
Yeah.
the thing is, for
And
me,
you can dispute if they do charge anything.
for me, it's my driver's license. I feel like it's gonna be the biggest problem to get.
But like your driver's license, you can order $20. It's back at your crib in a week. Like, it's.
I
no,
lost
because
my
mine's,
wallet.
mine's
phone is a
now
process.
old now, so I'd have to go and get.
I gotta get a new one now.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm turning when you have to get a new one when you
I mean, I
turn
have to get it
25.
anyway.
And I have
Yeah.
the same one they give you when you turn 16.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So when
same.
you turn 25, you have to get a new one. So I have to get a new one at some point this year.
And I'm someone that like prides myself on not losing shit. But I have a story for my phone and wallet. When I lost my wallet one time at UF, we were in a study room.
Yeah.
And one of the girls that we were studying with like got my wallet and put it in her backpack to fuck with me.
What a bitch.
Yeah, so I get it back. I get the whatever. I get on the
I'd be
moped.
so pissed, bro.
Yeah, I
get
don't
on the
like
moped.
that.
Go
I don't
home.
like that.
No,
Assuming
don't
that my
like
shit's
that.
on me, I get home. Whatever. I go. Oh, I don't have my wallet. I text everyone I was with. It goes, "Do you have my wallet? You see it?"
No one says no.
I go back to the library like 3 times. I'm like, "Yo, have you guys seen a wallet?" No. Check the entire street that I drove back. No wallet. So I call my mom. I go, order the new cards. I'm gonna go to the DMV to.
No.
Oh
Bro.
no!
What?
You had already canceled everything by the time.
No,
you
I
said-
canceled everything.
And this girl had
I order the new cards. I go to the
Oh,
DMV
yes, a
a
bitch.
couple
I'd be
days
so
later.
pissed.
fuck it.
I go to the DMV a couple days later because I need my ID
Yeah.
to get into anywhere.
Yeah, anyway.
So I waited in the DMV for 3 hours, get my ID. I'm like chilling. I got the brand new, because that was when we had the old Florida IDs. So I
Yeah.
got the brand new one. I was like, oh, shit. I
Laminated,
was like,
nice.
alright, it's just sick. I go to UF, get my new UF ID and everything. And this girl calls me. She goes, oh, funny story. I have your wallet.
No.
Bro, I would have
just,
lost.
I just
it.
opened
I
up my
would've lost
backpack
it.
to get my pencil case,
Would've beat
and
her
I
ass.
have your fucking wallet. I go to her crib. I don't say a word to her. I go. She gives it back to me, and I'm like, all right, peace.
Bro, I
See ya.
I commend the absolute shit out of you for keeping your composure.
Yeah,
and all that.
dude.
I actually would have lost my shit.
Yeah.
Considering that you went
I
like
went
up and down
crazy
the
looking
street,
for it,
you know,
bro.
looking for it. Oh my god, I would
What would it
have
take? What would it take for you to hit it go?
Oh god.
I'll tell you off camera.
Alright,
kidding,
spin it.
kidding,
Do you guys have any like let's say like virginities like you lose it in like a weird way, or is it just basic? Yeah, you just
Mine
put condom
was
on.
basic as
My
fuck.
virginity?
Yeah,
I mean,
Mine was super basic.
it was outside. It was on someone's front yard.
outside.
Yeah, it was-
Random
Oh, I
front
remember
yard.
that shit.
Yeah,
I remember
right.
Wait,
that
what do you
shit.
mean? Random front yard.
It was New Year's.
A
no?
random front yard.
New Year's, dude.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
was
hell of a
it
way to
was
start
on
the
New
fucking
Year's.
New Year.
Yeah, it was
with a
cool.
nice nut, dude. Holy
Yeah, it was
shit,
cool, it was
dude.
cool, it was cool.
Anything's possible after
I
that.
just met her too. She was visiting from
Oh, nice. Do you know who she
from
is?
across the pond. No.
Oh.
She was visiting from across the pond, and she had the loveliest
She's from
British,
the UK.
British accent. She
Fucking
was from
hell,
the
that's hot
UK,
shit.
and then I pretty much just never saw her. You know, I don't know if she actually existed, but I think she was real.
What do you mean you don't know if she
What would you say
You
to
know
her?
if she existed.
No, man. The thing is that I don't know if I was imagining it. Yeah, she was.
What would you say
It
to
was
her
just a
right
funny
now?
story. What?
If she was watching this, what would you say to her right now?
Thanks.
I appreciate your time.
Thanks. I
Nah,
appreciate
my
it.
shit was basic. It was my
Wait, that's it?
ex-girlfriend.
There's no like fucking. How did you even end up outside? How the fuck does that happen?
Because we never went inside. It was like a party. It was in someone's backyard.
Heard.
A
Gotcha.
backyard New Year's
Gotcha.
party, super nice house, whatever. I talked to her for a little while, didn't see her, and then I found her again, and I was like, hey, do you want to go
Sauce it
talk?
up, or?
Yeah, it was just like, do you want to go talk? And then one thing led to another. and-
Condom?
Yes.
Of
And
course,
that-
right? I feel
I almost
like
fucked it
everyone's
up.
first time, like it's
Yeah.
condom wearing.
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing is that I was 17. Obviously, I think that's a global average. So it was.
Yeah, I think like 16, 17.
It wasn't-
We
I
all
wa-
start
I
losing
wasn't-
it.
I was 17.
I
was
wasn't young
16.
enough where it was like I was too horny to even think about it, but
Yeah.
I wasn't old enough to be like that was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, no, hold on, put it on.
Are we in Miami?
This is in Miami.
Gotcha.
New Year's. So it's like 4
Where
in
did
the
you go?
morning now.
Where did you go party?
This
you
was
guys are
in
at my crib
Pinehurst, bro.
first. We pre-gamed at my house, and you guys left. I stayed
Yeah, then
there.
we left. We showed up to the party, or whatever this party was. Really
Do I know
nice.
this person at all or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
or you know the person that like connected us. I think.
But I don't know the girl.
Oh, maybe not. No, but the guy it was a guy who owned the house.
Got you.
So, but
Oh, that's actually funny as shit. Because that's a New Year's party that I like. 2 days later, got with my ex-girlfriend.
For the first time.
Yeah, and then we like ended up dating for however long.
yeah, it was
How long was
crazy.
it?
It was a
5 and a half.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think we just got a year broken up.
Congrats.
Shout out her, bro.
Congrats. I'm almost at a year of mine too. Nice. No, I lost mine. I was 16. I was on a family vacation. And
That's right. You I think you told the
yeah,
story.
I
This is
think,
one hell
I,
of a
think
story.
I think I might have said it.
It's hilarious.
16 family vacation. We're in Punta Cana.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the things where you like roll out the red carpet, like set the scene.
Yeah.
This is great. This is a great story.
So
yeah.
all right, so I'm 16. We're at the Hard Rock in Punta Cana, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a beautiful hotel to be at, regardless. And
Puta Cana.
Punta Cana, for sure, dude. So whatever, we're there. Everybody's partying. My dad gave me the over 18 bracelet, so I can drink too. And then they had like these, not like kid clubs, but like clubs that like the younger people can also go to. And while we were there, I met like a giant group of guys from who knows where the fuck those guys were from. But I was alone, so I rocked it with them.
Yeah.
And whenever we meet like this massive group of girls, and like they're all from Miami, so it's like perfect because I'm also from Miami.
That's easy.
So it's like way more like these, bro. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think these guys were like from Indiana or Wisconsin. It's one of those two states. So like obviously, I know way more than these guys do when it comes to like because I went to going to Columbus, the whole fucking lingo. Like I know how to talk more to girls.
And you can speak Spanish. I'm assuming
And I
you
can speak Spanish.
Shout out Indiana though after this week.
Yeah, yo, shout out
Baddies.
Indiana Hoosiers, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, those guys. Shout them out, dude. So fucking whatever. We meet these girls. I start tossing them up, and I like. There's two of them that I was like, they're both hot, but one was a little hotter than the other.
Yeah.
Fine, we'll leave it there. I have a great time with them. I get both their numbers. The next day comes around, and we're at the pool. Same guys. We're all drinking. We're all talking shit. They were older than me too, but like. They're like kind of goobers. They're like not goobers. They don't have that same kind of sauce.
Yeah.
So the big group of girls comes with us, and there was like these basketball courts, and we were all playing ball, and like the guys end up having to leave, and the girls are still in the thing, and I don't have to leave yet. So like I remember we were just like taking shots, and so they're both pretty, but one of them was a little hotter than the other. So I ended up getting with not the hotter one, the other one, but there was a point in this where. I go, if I make this shot, you have to. And I was talking to the hotter one. I was like, if I make this shot, you have to hook up with me. And she like turned around and I knew she knew what I said, but goes, what? And like asked me to repeat it. And I go, noted.
Noted.
And I changed it to when I make this shot, she has to hook up with me. And I aimed at the other girl because I was like, all right, I lost with you. I'm going to try this one
That's
now.
so funny.
Yeah, so they're both like, fine, whatever. Bro, I fucking shoot, airball. Flat out airball. And I go, whoops. And she was still down, so whatever, we hook up. We go back upstairs, and I start texting her, like, we're in the room, my dad's changing, my sisters are changing.
And she's like 20 years old too, and you're like 16 at the time?
I was 16, she was 17. She was a year older than me.
Okay.
I think a year older than me. And whatever, we're like texting when I'm in my room. And I was like, yo, you down to come in my room later? And she's like, yeah, I'm about.
Oh, you told me this shit. Bro.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm about.
This is a crazy.
So I'm like, dude, I have to finagle this somehow. So my dad comes out of the shower, and the girls, my sisters and all, they're all in the bathroom now. They're all showering. Me and my dad are done. And my dad's like, yo, like, come downstairs. I'm going to get a drink. And I'm like, perfect. I got to talk to you, dude. And like, whatever, we're walking downstairs. And I tell him, I'm like, yo, like, there's this girl I met here, and I think she wants to fuck, and I've never fucked before. Do you mind if I borrow the room for the night?
Yeah.
And he goes, I got you. Go downstairs to a little fucking, there's like a little pharmacy kind of thing they have there in the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
He goes, I remember we go to pick out condoms. And he goes, which one's for you? And I go, bro, I'm 16, and I grab the Magnum ones, and I go, I heard these are cool. And he goes, shut the fuck up. And he grabs fucking Trojan, like the little ones, the ultra thin ones, the light blue ones.
Yeah.
He grabs those. He goes, this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need that one. I was like, all right, whatever. He gives
Screw
it to
you,
him.
Dad.
Fuck you, bro. So
That's
whatever,
funny, bro. That's such a good story.
We go back upstairs, and like the girls are all like they're almost done, and my dad goes, yo, Justin's not feeling too great, he's gonna stay back, we're gonna go have dinner, and we'll come back and we'll meet with Justin after.
The fucking man.
Yeah, dude,
That's so good.
the boy
He set you up so perfectly.
set me up nice.
That's
bro.
off the backboard, bro.
Off the
Straight
backboard,
up,
and I came in like LeBron, bro. So whatever, like they're all walking out, and I remember I stayed back in the room, everyone walks out, my dad walks out, and my dad comes back in, like, 'cause he was like, oh fuck, I forgot my wallet. He didn't forget his wallet. And he goes, remember, you roll it. Like, if you can't roll it, you have it in backwards.
fucking
He
funny.
goes, if you roll it and it doesn't roll, you have it on backwards.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
just
flip
roll
it upside down.
Yeah. He's like, look like you know what you're doing. And I was like, all right. And he like gave me like a slap on the fucking arm.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, all right,
shit.
whatever.
Good
Like, I
shit.
got this, bro. So I walked down to the girls' room. I like grab her. We start walking back to my room, and I open up the door. And we had like a suite, like a master fucking disgusting suite, jacuzzi in the fucking middle, a fucking like the rooms, like the beds, like me and my sisters slept in. Like, it was on the opposite side to where the master bedroom was.
Bro, jacuzzi in the room is wild.
Dude,
That's
it
crazy.
is amazing. And I
Where
had
was this?
Punta Cana
Punta
Diaz.
Cana,
that's right.
Hard Rock. So before I had left, I had the water running in the jacuzzi. I was like, you never know, dog. You never know. Maybe you want maybe you want to start warm.
Wishful thinking, bro. Wishful
thinking, bro. Wishful thinking.
Nah, I do the same shit.
Yeah, bro. So whatever, like,
Fuck,
we
I
get
would've
back
waited.
to the room, and we open up, and bro, like, we're little, we're 16, 17, and I remember we opened up, and she was like, "This is your room," and I go, "Yeah, this is all me,
This is mine.
all me." And like, dude, and like we didn't go to like the other side where like the other beds were, where like my clothes and my sister's clothes were. So like she didn't really see that. All she sees is a master fucking bedroom with my clothes, but like they're guy clothes, their dad's. So like we can pass like for mine, I guess. So whatever, I'm like, yeah, this is all me, whatever. And I have the water, the bubbles are fucking shooting, and she goes, "Oh, you want to get in there?" And I go, this is exactly what I had it on for. Exactly what I had it on for. So I remember we get in the fucking jacuzzi, and there was like those complimentary bottles that they give you. Not complimentary, but you pay for those fucking things.
Well, the ones that are already there.
Yeah, the ones that are already in there.
Yeah.
And one of them was a champagne bottle.
Okay.
I was like, fuck this dude, pulled it out of the fucking thing. Whatever, that shit probably costed like $50 a champagne
I'm
bottle.
sure your dad would have let that one slide.
Yeah, for the story, bro.
fuck it, bro.
Crack it open, bro, pour ourselves a glass. And in my head, I'm like, we're getting in here like shorts on. I've never done this before. I'm mad fucking nervous. So I take my shirt off, whatever. I turn around, naked. And this is the first time I've seen her go naked. This is the absolute first time from head to toe I've seen her go naked. And she gets in the water, and I'm like,
Oh fuck.
what the fuck is about to happen, bro? I'm mad fucking nervous. I'm like pouring a glass. I'm in my little fucking gay ass underwears, bro. Like, they're like small. Like, I'm not covering much, dude. And whatever, bro. Like, I remember I'm about to get in the water, like, with my underwear on, and she goes, "Why are you being a nerd?" Like, not a nerd. She was like, "Why are you being weird? Like, take your underwear off."
my
And I was like,
God.
and I remember I was like, I'm not ready. Like, in the moment, like, I didn't want to, like,
Nervous.
I'm
16 years old.
I'm a shower, not a grower. I'm a grower, not a shower, dude. So, like, whatever. I remember she told me that. She was like, and I remember I was like, fuck, I'm gonna pee real quick. And I go into the bathroom, bro. And I remember I literally whipped out porn in the bathroom, and I was just like, get hard. Finally got hard, and I was like, all right, I'm ready. Take my underwear off, bro.
Well,
Dude's
already.
flicking her out, bro. I'm like, fire sitting there, bro. We start talking shit. We start making out, and obviously, like, things are starting to heat up, and she's like, let's get out. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, what the fuck? Whatever. So we get out. We get to the bed. I put a towel. I'm on the master bedroom bed. It's my dad's bed. I'm lay towels out. We're all wet still.
Jesus.
And I remember it was time to put the condom. We were like making out. I remember it was time to put the condom on. And I'm like struggling to rip it open. I finally get it out. And I did it wrong the first time. It was like not really.
But you remember what your dad said?
I was
Wait a
like,
second.
I was like, Dad prepared me for this moment. Fucking flick it back.
Time stops and your dad like, when it's on backwards, roll it the other way.
Wait, that's how.
The fitness gram pays for test.
Wait, that's so good. Okay, so you remember the advice that he gave you. You flip it back inside out.
Roll it. We're
And then
good.
and as you feel it roll down, it's like the best feeling in the whole
The
world.
best feeling in the world. I'm like, whoa,
I did it.
whoa. My penis
Pops.
is inside of something right now. Before I even stepped in the foot in
Yeah,
this
it's like,
girl.
not that I want to be thinking about my dad while doing this, but thanks, Pops.
Yo. Yo, shout out to you, dog.
You fucking had it right, bro. Let's go.
Fucking finally, whatever, bro. Slip it in. I lasted, no bullshit, maybe 25 seconds.
Yeah.
It's
It's just life.
It was a solid 10 pumps.
First
10
time.
pumps done.
Yeah.
10 pump chomp. It was my first time. And I remember I laid over like if I had an outer body experience, and she laid there like, "Are you down to go again?" And I remember being like, "Yes,
Yeah.
you want to do it again with me?"
Absolutely. Like, thank you for your service.
Yo, looking back on
Your
this shit now,
service.
that girl did some shit before, bro.
No, it was her first time.
Bro.
I don't know, bro. Maybe it wasn't, dog. I'm gonna believe that
She
shit.
walks into your
I would
apartment,
believe
she
it
goes,
too,
take out your clothes.
I mean, bro, she just got naked. But, like, that was the, like, dynamic we were having
No,
in the
that's
text.
facts, that's
in the
true.
text.
Yeah.
I was talking big dick in text, and then I'm a little dog in person. Like,
Oh, I did.
it's my
you
first
are.
time.
You're
I
a
want
same
to play
shit
the
now.
part. Yeah, I still do the same.
Dude, that's,
exactly.
That's so funny. That has to be one of the funniest, like, stories.
Dude, so,
Because I've heard some funny ass, from some of these guys, their virginity stories are hilarious, bro.
bro, we finally finished. Close back on. I'm sweating up a storm. She's chilling, whatever. And we go downstairs, and my dad had texted me. He's like, "Yo, we finished dinner. Like, we're at the karaoke bar, which is like where all the kids our age would hang out too." So we walk into the karaoke bar, and I'm still with this girl.
The smile
and-
is like all
smile
the way
ear to
across
ear.
your
Smile,
face. Yeah.
smile ear to ear. And I remember I beelined it to my dad and like the whole family. And my dad's there. My dad's there with his best friend. At
The
the
whole
time.
family,
Yeah.
bro.
And this girl walks up with me. Walks up with me to say hi to everybody. So she's saying hi to like my sisters, my stepmom, whatever. And I go up to my dad, and my dad goes to his boy. He goes, "Yo, look at this fucking animal, bro!" In front of the girl, bro. He goes, "Look at this fucking animal, bro."
Bro, I honestly, like, it was one of those moments, like, if you can frame, like, a moment.
That
or a
moment,
video.
dude. That fucking moment.
If
bro.
I was like an older brother or someone, whatever, like just not as an adult, but like slightly older, bro, I don't think I would have died of laughing.
Dude, it was
Just
amazing.
never-
It was amazing. I'll never forget that day.
God, that's awesome. That's such a
I'll
good
never
fucking
forget that
story.
And then I remember like we got back to Miami and like 2 weeks later, she had a car already, and I wasn't driving. I was old enough, but I didn't have a car. And I remember she picked me up from school, and I told like the guys, I was like, "Yo, this girl's picking me up from school. Like, let's fucking go." And they all came to the car.
everyone's
they were
like,
like, "Yeah, take him home." Like Columbus.
So she
bro.
met everybody, bro. That's right.
Everybody,
You told my story.
everybody proud, bro.
Obviously, yeah, Columbus was like, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, and then I remember there was one day where she was like, "Oh, like, you want to come to my house, like, meet my mom and shit?" And I was like, "No, like,
No,
I think this is a
fucking-
good time to cut the story."
Yeah,
because
no, it's over. It was,
I was like,
fun
"You've
while it
opened up
lasted.
Pandora's box for me."
Yeah, exactly.
I need to find the
It was
the ninth
fun,
wonder of
but
the
now it's strife after this.
Yeah,
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
crazy, bro. That's
And I
such a
remember-
good story.
I remember like we had I mean not breaking up, but like we stopped talking, and maybe like 2 months went by, and I had met like one of her friends out, and she was like, "Oh, you're the fucking dirty Columbus kid," and I was like,
What?
I was like, "Why?" And she was
The
like, "Yeah,
dirty
you're like the
Columbus
typical
kid.
Columbus guy. You fuck girls and you don't talk to them anymore." And I was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
And I had still only fucked her my whole life. Like it's not like I went on a horse spree after that.
You got yelled at. You're like, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Like, I mean, sure. Like, you're
I
like,
guess, dude, I'll take it.
you going back to all these stories. Yeah, I do this all the time.
I do this shit, bro.
I do this
all
for
the time.
real.
I do this all the time, bro. I mean, come on now. That's three stories. Yeah, I do this all the time, bro. Come on. You know me. That's funny, dude. That's such a good story.
It's
But again, that was it? After all these years, would you ever see her again or whatever?
I've never seen her again. I follow her on Instagram. I think she has a boyfriend now. She's not like anybody like I would talk to now, but like I'm never gonna forget you.
Yeah, that's facts.
Hell no.
First time,
Yeah,
right?
I think it's really hard to forget the
You don't
first
forget the
girl
first
you
time,
had
bro.
sex with.
I remember the first
I don't
one I
care how
kissed.
many. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same. I don't care how many girls you kiss or fuck. You remember the first one.
No, 100%.
Yeah,
That's like a locked in
You
memory.
remember your
like
first
a
of
stamp,
everything, bro.
a
You remember your
staple.
first love.
Because you don't remember all the girls,
remember
but
your
you
first
remember the
love,
first
yeah.
one. 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. And the fact that she just so happened to be from Miami, so she gave you a chance to be able to see her.
It was perfect, bro.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Your eyes must have lit up so hard, like huge when you found out that they were.
They were
from
all
Miami.
from Miami. I
Yeah.
go, oh, my territory.
So
dude.
am I.
I go,
Yeah,
oh,
so
I'm
am I.
good.
That's it.
And I was the
That's
youngest
it.
guy there because they were
Yeah.
all like 18.
Yeah.
And, you know, seniors and shit.
Yeah.
Like I was a sophomore. Like I'm a sophomore going into junior year at that time, but like I still don't know shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't a year
To them, they're
from sophomore.
to you,
year-
they're old,
From
bro.
from beginning
Yeah.
junior year to ending your senior year, there's a big
Yeah,
fucking
there's a
difference.
difference.
There's
difference.
a big fucking difference. So like even like how they were talking and how they were like doing like drinking even.
No,
like I
yeah.
couldn't compete with that, but I can talk. I can talk up a storm.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You also have a little bit of the gab, bro. That's all you need to.
I got a little bit of a mouth.
That's
on
your
me.
key. That's your key.
I don't have shit.
Unlock the.
I'm just tall.
You got a little bit of a mouth on you too, though.
I can
Yeah,
if I want to. I'm picky as
Well,
fuck.
because he's used to not
You
having
are.
to do
You're
that.
very-
Because he's
I don't
tall.
know.
which is a blessing,
I don't like that I'm picky, but I'm picky as fuck.
as you should be.
I
As you
guess.
should be.
I limit my options though.
What's your body count?
Oh god, we get into this to the frat
I
talk.
dated a
So
girl
what's
for
your
6
body
years though.
I'm not
count?
judging you
It's
on it.
it's one.
No, 2.
It's two.
Your body count's two?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I dated a girl for 6 years.
I mean, that's what girls want to hear.
Starting 7, I started at 17. I broke up with her at 22. And yeah, fucked one girl since.
That's right. It's more than two.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah.
It's more than two.
Yeah.
But
You leading leagues or
am I what?
are you leading the league in points or?
In of my friend group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you definitely.
I mean, I
Between
don't
you
know.
and Gus.
I don't know. The thing is, I haven't really.
Gus?
I don't like talking about this. kind of
Gus is
stuff.
like that?
Bro. At UF, he smacked.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody, you know, at least most of the kids on friend group went through a phase of like trying
Just
to see
fucking-
what would happen.
Yeah.
Because as guys, like, you know,
I'm
it's a
entering that
confidence
shit
boost,
right
you know?
now, bro.
Yeah, yeah. You
Being
try
single
and see
after
what
a year,
happens.
it's like,
Yeah.
all right, let's go.
I mean, like I feel like as guys, it's more like if you fuck like a lot of girls, like no heat, like that's status.
Yeah.
Like
Depending on who you are, though, too, because you can be like a total piece of shit,
yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
you're just doing it because like you're trying to blow up your ego
Yeah.
for no reason. Or I mean, obviously, yeah. Like I tried. I talked to a lot of
I
girls.
mean,
whatever.
would you say like out of all the numbers, like they're all like decent, or you got some
No,
some fish
not
in
all
there.
of them.
You got
No
some fish in
fucking
there.
chance.
I
No,
got
I
a
mean-
lot of fish too. So.
Yeah, like I mean, the thing is that's the other thing. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like because I'm not
Rico Suave.
I'm not. It has nothing to do with that. It's more so getting super hammered
And then
and
you got the
then
beer goggles on.
Probably, assuming that this person was a little more capable than I thought.
Yeah.
in that sense.
No, it
right?
happens. It happens.
Beer back, yeah.
But it's
Do it.
um.
There's a bathroom right there,
Chill.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'm not gonna get into the numbers and the specifics because it makes me feel like an asshole. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't necessarily starving in school.
too. That's
So,
exactly what you want.
Right.
As long as you're not hungry.
Now it's different though, because now like I don't need all. I mean, I think I proved my point. From a social standpoint, people ask me like, "Have you gotten with girls?" I think
Yeah.
I could say yes
Yeah.
or whatever.
You've
from
done your damage.
man to man.
You've done your
I
damage.
guess, but like I don't necessarily now I'm out of school. I'm trying to make something of myself like that has some sort of weight to it. I was telling him a little while ago, like I don't need, that's cool. Like it's cool, but like I'm not gonna complain about having less and getting a little bit more meaning out of it. Like now, if I meet some girl and like I sleep with her within like 3 days of talking to her, it's almost like wow, that seemed a little fast. Like I
Yeah.
kind of liked you or whatever.
I can't date you now.
Or like I don't know if that whatever that's like kind of the mindset I
Yeah.
have.
Well, I mean, I treat women more like as far as like if I'm gonna date you or not date you, like how you treat sex
Right.
is important.
It's college, bro. People do that. As much as girls
Yeah.
and guys don't want to assume that they do that kind of stuff because they want it, they're lying.
They're lying.
They're lying. Guys and girls. Like this
Yeah.
is across the board. People lie. People go and they sleep with people. Some people. It's not across the board.
Yeah.
But that's college. That's what happens. Once you
100%.
get out of college, if you keep going, then maybe it says something about your values. But like, I
What
don't
do
know.
you think is what's the longest you think you can go without having
without
sex?
anything?
Yeah, without anything. I mean, like hooking up, sure, but like, what's the longest without actually fucking? You think you can go?
I mean I don't know. The thing is that we're still young. So in terms of like our hormones and all that stuff, like testosterone, like
I mean, like realistically,
makes it harder.
Realistically,
But I'd like to think that I can go at least a couple months without complaining about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I said, what do you think's the longest you can go without having sex?
bro, I would almost like 10 months.
Okay, but what's the longest you think?
Right
you can
now,
actually
now that I'm
send it?
doing shit again.
Like let's say
Probably.
okay,
Let's
let's
go.
say this. Let's say
Yeah,
this.
I
Let's say
mean-
this. Let's say there's $1 billion at the end of the tunnel, but you gotta wait 10 years. You can't fuck for 10 years. You think you can do that?
10 years is a long
10
time.
years. No
man.
fucking. You can get blowjobs. You can hook up.
Oh, that's a different.
Okay, yeah,
I
then I'll
think
take
that's
it.
different.
Yeah, I'll take it.
But are we not fucking for 10 years?
If I can still nut like that,
You can still not. You can still jack off. You can still get
no, if I can
blowjobs.
still, yeah.
You can still eat a bitch out,
billion?
finger bang, but no
Jesus.
penis and vagina, no
Okay.
no anal, no none of
A
that.
billion, I think I could.
Yeah, $1 billion, bro.
A billion's
Kinda
crazy.
have to.
I like to think that I have enough willpower to
Yeah,
fucking put
that
myself
billion
to
is a
10
big
years,
number.
man.
A billion is a big number.
$1 billion's a big number, man.
It's 900.
It'd solve all my problems, my family's problems, and part of the world, bro. I'd be able to donate, no problem, whatever.
Most
A bill's
of,
a
most
lot
of
of
our
money,
problems.
man.
Most of our problems would be solved.
Here, hold on. This is making me. Let's move all these out of the way.
Just drop those on the floor.
I don't think we've said it yet, but happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, happy
Another one, bro. Happy St. Patrick's, boys.
I think we said it when we shotgun, but happy St. Patrick's Day.
I'm excited for the night ahead of
And
us.
yeah, and Justin, thank you.
Dude, of course,
for
guys.
getting this on, bro.
Of course.
This is a blast.
Yeah, this is really cool.
It's a good time, bro. A little
It is
pregame
cool.
before going out. We're gonna send it, bro. What are we thinking about tonight? Are we really gonna go to? Dude, I'm telling you, there's way more girls in Brickell. Way
I
more.
know. I mean, honestly, I don't care. There's people going to Miracle Mile, like a lot.
I know.
A lot of people.
I know.
My dad's there. He's texting
Yeah, I
me
was
and
gonna say
shit.
my dad might be there too, which is hilarious. But I mean, the thing is that
are we
this is
hooking
gonna
up
be
with your dads, or
bad.
are we fucking getting
No,
business?
no, I'm saying okay. I just say you're a nasty fuck, bro. But I'm saying like, if that doesn't play to the fact there's gonna be mad people,
No, there's gonna be-
There's gonna be a lot of people anywhere
Bad
we go.
heads. There's gonna be bad
But
heads.
I'm saying more from
Tons of
like
people.
I'm saying more from like, are we getting play or are we not getting play? There's I think way more guaranteed play if we go to Brickell. I think it's more of a gamble, which I'm down for a gamble. I'm a big, I'm
thing
down to
is,
roll the dice.
You're a gambler.
The beach is a gamble. Like with these girls, the beach is a gamble. But
I
they're
think if we
bad.
go to the beach, I really don't think we're gonna go with them.
I don't think either. They're just hotter.
I don't know why
They're hot.
The other thing is that look at St. Patrick's Day, like after going to school in New Orleans, there's days of like full blown drinking, and I really don't give a fuck. I'll be there to support you guys.
I don't know. You're down to hunt tonight. I'm just trying to fucking.
I mean, I don't go out with the
Face
intent to like I'm
No,
gonna
me
fuck a
neither.
bitch today.
No, I'm saying, like,
I like
today-
going out with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
And then
having
it happens-
bitches
it
around
happens
is
not
No,
a
100%.
plus.
But today,
plus.
today is one of those days where, like, if everything goes wrong and it's just all of us having a good time, today is one of those days where I won't bat an eye.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
We got green beers today.
Yeah,
dude.
we got green
That's
beers.
money.
Fucking
That's
beers.
money.
We got. Yeah, it's gonna be great, bro.
It's a good time.
And,
Sounds like a
and this is my
fantastic
first St.
time.
Patrick's Day back in Miami, or ours too. You know, back from
Nah,
school.
I was here last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
It
in
What
sucked.
was that last year?
New Orleans is
The thing
crazy.
is that
New
that's
Orleans.
why I want to go to the Brickell
Or-
Bar Crawl, bro. I went last year and it sucked.
But you didn't go with us.
No, that's the thing. Yeah.
It's
The
tough. Those
people I
bar
was
crawls are all a
friends
bunch
with-
of bullshit too, because they just charge you too much money and then you don't get
Yeah.
anything, and
Yeah.
you don't even crawl. Like they'll like signal some shit.
You post up somewhere.
You know, it's like, oh, next bar, and then it's like,
Bro, I'm thinking about that question now. How long you can go without fucking? If there's no money at the end,
it shouldn't be that hard of a question.
if
but,
there's
yeah.
no money at the end, but like it's different because now that I'm like,
You think? Okay, how about this? A card. Let's say you get. I'll give you 780 credit and a card that'll never run out of money, ever. But you can.
that's crazy.
But you can never have sex again,
No,
ever.
no,
You can do everything else. You cannot fuck a pussy.
no. I think I'm good
Yeah.
with the money I make. I'm good.
I'd like to say that I would accept that offer, but it's just.
I don't think I have the willpower for
The thing
it.
is, like,
It's
no,
tough.
but what I'm talking about is like no incentive. Like, how long do you think you can
without an
physically
incentive,
go
without an
having
incentive,
sex?
without an incentive, I think I can do maybe like 3-4 months without an incentive.
The thing is, I went after I broke up with my ex. I went like 10 months, and I was like towards the end of the 10 months, I was like, this is just normal. Like
yeah.
I'm just
Well,
That's
I mean, after my,
'cause you lose like.
I mean, like after my relationship, I went with like maybe like 6,
Yeah.
like 5 or 6
and
months.
and then once you start again, but it's not like starting again with like a one night stand. You start again with like someone that you keep going with. It's like
yeah,
if I could do it every day, I'll do it every day.
of course.
So like I don't know.
course.
I have to like be in the situation to actually know how.
What's
how-
the most let's say like your wife, right? What's the biggest number she can have?
Fuck.
Before you're like, before you're like, yo,
That's a good ass question.
Yeah.
before we're like, yo, I cannot function anymore with you. What's
Bro,
like, what's the there? Because there's a limit. There's a limit. What's that line?
Where'd she go to college?
Doesn't matter.
That matters.
Does it? If she
No,
told you
it doesn't.
FIU and said 165,
Then I'm never talking to her again.
okay, so where's that line?
Yeah, see, I don't know. I haven't drawn that line.
Bro, like,
just
over-
yeah.
So
I
you
know.
don't. So yours is if you're in love
Because
with her,
it's
she can
different.
tell you 98 and you don't care.
98's nuts. I was thinking like 20.
Well, three digits is a lot, like across anybody. I think like 3 digits is gonna be probably too much, but I don't know.
I was like,
don't
I didn't want to sound weird and say like over 15, but like 20 is crazy to me.
20
I
is
don't know,
crazy.
bro.
I have
20 is
2.
crazy.
I'm 22.
20 is crazy.
Like obviously I
So
got my years to go.
what would
but,
what would like societal standards be in that sense? Like
Well,
if-
I'm saying like let's
for
factor
dudes or
that.
guys,
Let's
like 30 is
Well, no,
above
I feel
30
like
is like a lot.
I feel like as guys
whatever.
we can get away with it
A little
because,
bit. Yeah.
yeah.
because we're guys. Girls, it's
It's a little bit of a double standard that's in our favor.
But
Yeah.
it's in our favor. But there's double standards that favor them. Like
Yeah, yeah,
ladies'
I mean,
night out.
everybody
they
has
get to
their,
get there
like,
and drink for
points.
free, and we're there paying fucking
Yeah.
my dick and balls to get a fucking tequila shot.
Everybody's got their thing.
Everyone has a line.
Bro, I think 20.
What's the 20?
Yeah.
So like you're telling me right now, your wife tells you it's 22 on your wedding day. You're gonna cut it? Let's say your wife told you it
On
was
your
20.
wedding day is crazy though, bro. You've been
Okay,
through
how about
shit.
this? How about this?
You've been
Here's a
through
scenario.
shit.
Here's a scenario. Here's a scenario. Let's say your wife told you she has slept with 15 guys, right? And it's your wedding day now.
Right.
Now it's your wedding
And
day.
then she changes it.
Now it's your wedding day, and she goes,
It's
"Listen, I know
75.
I told you 15. I know I told you 15. It's the day of the wedding. Family's downstairs. The minute you walk out that door, we're getting married.
Yeah.
She told you 15. She goes, "Look, I'm sorry I lied, but my actual number is 30. Are you killing the wedding?
Telling me that shit at my wedding, I'm killing it.
Are you killing the
You're
wedding?"
telling me that right before I'm about to marry you, I'm
Yeah,
killing
but I
it.
probably wouldn't. I wouldn't cut it.
That's
Because,
the worst timing.
I wouldn't cut
just
it.
for timing alone. That's crazy.
yeah, I was gonna say it's the lying aspect. Like I mean,
Yeah.
like if you're
So
gonna
it's
do
more
this,
the lie that the
No,
bad
and,
yeah,
is.
and,
for sure.
and you felt like you waited until the day of like it's all eyes. Like this is the
Yeah.
the,
It's like,
the
oh,
finish line.
we're about
bro.
to get married.
Yeah,
I
we're
want
about to
you to
get
think about
married. They'll
30
tell you
dicks
right
a week.
now.
And you're getting rid of the last
Yeah,
lie.
now it's like so how am I supposed to trust
Like,
you
that's
now? Like,
crazy.
what are you're gonna tell me the day before our child is born that it's not mine? Like
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like the day of.
Yeah.
Hell no.
So
of
you're
course I'm
cutting
gonna cut it.
You're cutting. Okay, so how about 10 out of 10? Checks off all the boxes for whatever boxes we have, right? 30 bodies. Yes or no?
Does she actually like you?
She's in love with you.
Yeah.
What do you mean by boxes? You mean like the ones we can see too, like
No,
personality
no,
and
no.
all
Like
that
I'm
stuff?
saying, like we have boxes as men that we want our girls to check off.
Right,
Yeah.
all of them. you
Get
said.
along, whatever. Like, like fucks with us.
Personality,
You know,
intellect.
when we get mad about
Yeah.
something, she listens and adjusts.
Right,
and
right,
vice versa,
right.
we'll do the same thing for them. But
Right.
I'm saying, like, check boxes first. Would 30 kill the whole thing for you?
No.
No.
Would 50 kill the whole thing for you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. So we're like in that.
I mean, bro, like my biggest thing was
so
a
that's
girl.
our range.
Like my biggest thing,
I
obviously.
don't even think I know any girl. I mean, I guess unless
No,
they lie to
dude,
me.
you know
I don't
girls. Trust me. I'll tell you
50's
after.
50's a good
I'll tell you
amount,
after.
man.
I'll tell you
Yeah?
after. Dude. We know. Trust me.
50's a good. Unless okay, sure.
Back to the shit about like checking boxes. Like obviously, looks is major plus. Personality major plus. Getting along is plus.
Of course.
Them fucking with you is plus.
Shooting in the friend group.
Bro, my number one thing, but this is when you find out once you're already in a relationship. If a girl fucks with what you want to do for yourself just as much as what she wants to do with herself,
Money.
money.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
That's like number
Yeah.
one.
So the whole idea of like finding someone to be your other half in that sense has a little bit of like a problematic situation because if you are messed up or there's some things you are going through and you think somebody else is just like automatically gonna fix it,
Yeah,
doesn't always work out.
for sure.
So you should try your hardest to like clean yourself up, and if you're like the therapy type or whatever, then do that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't help if you just start like dumping your shit on somebody else. Because then
No, yeah.
what's
Well, you're
gonna
not
happen?
gonna go
Then
anywhere.
Then they're gonna dump their shit on you.
Yeah.
And then you might go the opposite way. You're gonna go
You're
backwards.
gonna go the opposite
Yeah.
way.
So
You're
it doesn't
gonna go
help.
the
I think
opposite way.
that's also just not. I think that's kind of selfish too. Like you can't just be like, hey, like I need. Like let's say a married couple that's your support system 100%.
Yeah.
But someone you just started dating,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, like I'm going through this. Like, what do you think? You start just like dumping your stuff on somebody else, your baggage all the time.
Mm.
Isn't necessarily or what's it called like it's not conducive to like a healthy relationship, and
Yeah.
it doesn't, allow for people to grow together in that sense. I guess.
Do you think if a girl cheats once, like let's say like her last relationship she cheated,
I hate you.
and she says like she's learned, whatever, went through her shit.
Oh,
you know,
she didn't cheat on you. She cheated on the last
She
one.
cheated on the last one. Self-development, whatever, blah blah blah. Are you okay with it? If you feel like that's being reciprocated.
I'm big on which I was telling you the other day, cause I'm big on like making my own perspective for somebody.
Sure.
Like if I haven't met anybody, but like let's say hypothetically I've never met you, and he goes, "Oh, Justin, like when I met him, he was kind of a dickhead. Like he's kind of like I don't really fuck with him." I'm not gonna let that stop me from fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like if I meet you and we click instantly,
That's it.
then that's my
That's it.
relationship with you, and that's your relationship with him.
Yeah.
So like you'd have to do me wrong first before I judge
Before
you.
any judgment comes through. For
100%.
sure. You feel the same way?
Yeah, I guess, but the thing is that if
Like my question is more like if you think like if once a cheater always a cheater, yes or no?
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that, but you can. I'm not saying.
I don't know.
I don't
If she's gonna. The thing is that cheating again, like in terms of like a broad spectrum kind of thing. I'm overcomplicating every question you ask me, so I'm sorry.
I like it.
If they cheated on you to begin with, maybe that's like gonna indicate bad habits down the line.
Maybe.
as, like,
That's
again, as a
fact, but
lie or
that could be
distrustful.
true too. But I've also met guys. I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. I've met guys that have cheated on girls, but I'm not saying it's right or wrong or any. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but
It's not right.
It's not at all.
Yeah.
But then they've gone to another girl and they've treated them like a fucking queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's just for whatever reason they did that shit before.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're gonna do it again. Like
I agree.
you find your person, you find your person.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm not gonna sit on a high horse either. Like I have been one of those guys that's fucked up in relationships. Like I, did my shit, whatever. But I've grown and learned from it, and I know that for the next one, it's only gonna get the best of me.
Yeah, we're young, bro.
Yeah, we're supposed to make these
Like,
mistakes
yeah.
now. That's how I view it. Like,
Yeah, but
fuck up as much as possible now.
Yeah,
Making the mistake later is way worse.
Way
than
worse,
making it
way
now.
worse. So then it's legal work, it's contracts,
Yeah.
it's fucking splitting shit.
Your
like,
kids,
yeah,
bro.
your
Like,
kids,
that's just
like,
bad.
so
You know?
it's a big difference.
My only girlfriend was in 5th grade. So the biggest mistake I made on that sense was I gave her a red Jolly Rancher and said she liked blue. It was fucking over after that.
No way.
It was over.
Over a
dude.
Jolly Rancher?
remember
It was
that.
over.
Shut up.
I didn't even have to cheat on her. Bro. I
Shut
just gave
the
her the
fuck
wrong Jolly Rancher.
Why do I
And it was
remember that shit so
fucking
perfect?
over,
That's
bro.
crazy.
She wouldn't even hold my
Fuck.
hand. That was
Is there like a definite like red flag? Like let's say like this girl does this or whatever.
Ooh, that's a good
I
question.
cannot date her whatsoever.
definite red flag is going to be the abrasiveness of the people like for no reason, pretentiousness,
Okay.
stuff
Oh,
like
I have
that.
a
Like
good
if you have
one.
if you have an
Mine's
ad, like
deep
if,
as fuck. I have a good one.
you know when you, like
I gotta go.
people mention like being rude to service workers, like waiters, tellers at a bank, or someone who's bagging your groceries.
just like people who serve
it's
other
the
people.
high and mighty piece of shit, arrogant vibe.
Yeah.
That is a red flag. Like out the door. Like,
I
I will
agree.
walk out.
I agree.
Mine's
Totally.
on that vibe, but like worse. If I'm dating you or talking to you, and in front of me you're treating your parents like shit or talking back to them,
Yeah, that's the other
don't
thing.
Massive.
fucking talk to
that's
me
it,
ever
don't
again.
talk to me, yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Like, dude, dead ass.
Or if you
No,
or
no,
if
I
you give
agree
me
with
shit
that. I
for
agree with
like
that.
listening to like, because I'm a, especially my mom, obviously
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to like listen to everything because obviously sometimes it's just your mom nagging at
No,
you.
100%.
yeah.
But I'm gonna complain if someone else is like, your mom sounds like a bitch. I'm gonna wind up and crack you in the mouth
For sure.
Yeah.
like that.
For sure.
If I'm with a girl and she's
You
like, your
gonna
mom
crack a
sounds
girl
like
in the
no.
Okay. Okay.
But like let's say I have her on speaker, what's up, mom, whatever, and this girl goes, your mom sounds like a complete bitch. Some shit like
Shut
some
up.
snarky remark
Yeah.
that doesn't
Yeah,
necessarily
it's
sound
fucking,
like.
Don't talk
get
about
the
Yeah, it's
fuck
over.
outta
I'll
here.
never
talk
see.
about
I'll
my mother.
never see
Yeah.
you again.
Don't
bro.
talk
Like,
about
like,
it.
bro, my mom loves me. Like, she will literally do anything for me, and
Same.
she's like,
Same.
will text me every hour. Not every hour, that's exaggerating, but like text me to make sure I'm good or whatever. Which sometimes I push it away just because like at times it gets annoying. But I love her
Yeah.
to death. My dad is my fucking best friend. So if I'm with somebody and I see your dad trying to help you, or your mom trying to help you, and you find it annoying, and you bitch them out in front of me.
Yeah, it's
Red
over. It's
flag.
over.
Fuck
It's over.
out of here,
Red
bro.
You gotta
flag.
understand where you come from.
Like,
and
I
red
disrespect.
flag.
Because I know there's sometimes that I'll be in my room and I don't want to talk to anybody. My mom will come in and like ask me a question, and I'm
Yeah.
like, Mom, like, please no.
Yeah.
But don't do that shit in front of me.
Yeah.
Like, there's a time and a place to talk to your parents a certain way, but not in front of your person that you're with.
Never.
bro.
Never
At
in front
all.
of anybody.
You gotta respect your parents because at the end of the day,
At least in front of people. Like, don't get
That
me
makes
wrong.
you a spoiled brat, bro. They raise
like
you.
as like growing men, like at some like like sometimes our parents can be a little bit out of pocket.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
and like that's like
They are
we're
still
gonna be
people.
the same
no,
way.
yeah,
We're gonna be the
100%.
same way.
100%.
at some point, if you want to put your foot down, you can, but you do it by yourself.
Yeah.
In private.
Yeah, away
alone.
from everybody.
I would
Bro.
never in my entire life think of disrespecting any of my parents in front of anyone that I'm friends
That's
with.
probably one of the
Anybody.
most disrespectful things when you make someone like a public spectacle like that.
Oh,
to prove
yeah.
a point.
That
I hate
is
that shit.
that
That's
is
wrong.
You don't give a fuck
That's
about
wrong.
them.
That's wrong.
You don't
I
give
hate
a single
that
fuck
shit.
about
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
That's so that would probably be my apart from that red flag. I'm gonna try to think of something funny because I don't even know if like I'm pretty patient with people. Another red flag would probably be like the because like I think you guys know me pretty well. Like I make jokes and stuff like to cut
Yeah.
through seriousness, like comedic relief. I think
Yeah.
like sense of humor is one of the most beautiful things in the whole world.
Dude, amazing.
Because people go through terrible things, and like
Everybody.
if you can provide someone a laugh, and like get someone to smile when they're not expecting to smile, it's like the best thing in the whole world. Like
Yeah.
you'd be surprised how good of a reaction you get when you make somebody laugh when they fully were not expecting to laugh in that moment or in the next whatever. So if you start making jokes, whether it's stupid jokes or just like little things to get somebody to like rationalize the things that are not that serious and they don't vibe with you at all,
No,
several
100%.
ways. Yeah, you're too serious. Like
Yeah.
you don't. I think the simple way of just saying that would be like you don't have a sense of humor. But
You
I think
suck.
it goes a little bit deeper than that. You kind of suck.
You suck.
You're too stoic. You're too aggressive. Like
Yeah.
you just don't smile. Maybe there's something wrong with you.
Be a human.
If you don't want to talk about it, then I'm out.
Be a human.
Bro,
Yeah.
another one for me is like is not fucking with my friends or like trying to take that away from my
dude,
friends.
that is number one for me.
Bro, like
Wait.
like
And not
I-
even
bro,
and not even not fucking. If I brought a girl and you guys didn't fuck with her,
no,
I
yeah,
take that
too,
into
that
account.
too.
Because
Wait,
I'm like, yo,
hold on,
if my boys didn't fuck with you, like maybe I'm not seeing something here
Yeah.
that they are. Because at the end of the day, we're not gonna steer each other wrong. I would never think that you're with a good girl and be like, yo, I don't want him to be happy. Like the number one thing I want is for all of us
And
to
I,
be
Wait,
good
I have
girlfriends.
to say-
and
I do
learned
have
my
to say
lesson with
one
that.
thing.
I learned my lesson with that because I had guys tell me that I shouldn't be with someone.
Yeah.
And I did listen to it. And looking back now, and be like, yeah, you're 100% right.
Yeah, but you live and you learn. We're young.
Yeah.
Wait, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, so
Well, yeah.
I agree 100%. Now I'm like trying to make two different points at the same time, so I'm stuttering. I agree 100%, but I'm definitely like if it comes to the point, like I'm definitely willing to try at least. Like at the first interaction, if these guys are telling me like, nah, I'm not gonna.
If it was a
work out.
bad night,
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna 100%. I'm gonna
If it was
listen.
a bad night,
and,
whatever.
and it's gonna worry me 100%. But
sure.
I'm going to try because
Yeah.
again, one of the things I think I've learned as someone who talks a lot, is good at, prides himself on being a conversationalist, is you can crack some people open.
for sure.
No, for
As
sure.
abrasive as they like to think they are and
But-
closed off.
But
So
I've met people that have tried too hard to crack someone open that it takes more of a toll on them than it does on the other
For sure.
person.
no, 100%.
For sure.
Like there's
You're
people
spending
that,
too much time. on it.
100%.
there's people
Yeah.
that I've met that have been like, oh, I'm still with him because I want to fix him. I'm like, bro,
There's
like,
no fixing
don't.
anybody.
No, no,
There's no
Fix
such thing as
him or
fixing
her,
anybody.
like,
No, but
don't,
that's
bro.
not even. I'm saying like mixing.
Exploded on him.
mixing with you guys, mixing with you guys, because it cracked them open in terms of like, because they can be as sweet as honey to me.
Yeah.
No, for
But
sure.
if they're being an asshole to you, then I'm gonna be like, okay, wait, hold on.
yeah.
That's not how you talk to me.
For
Like, these
sure.
are my friends. Like I
Like-
trust these people. Why don't you
Yeah.
talk to them like that?
Number one thing I regret was that first year and a half, 2 years when I was with my ex that I didn't not hang out with them at all.
Yeah.
I was with her every single day. And I see it now because I have friends.
Well, love is blind.
Yeah, exactly.
mine.
But I have friends now that are like, they won't talk to us because they're with their girl. Which I like in the back of my head. I'm like, I did the same shit, so I'm not gonna judge them.
Yeah.
But
That's unhealthy.
I'm then on the other side. I'm thinking about myself. I'm like, dude, why the fuck would I do that?
Yeah.
Like these guys are gonna be here with me regardless of
For the rest of your life.
whatever girl I'm with, and you can't go into you can go into a relationship thinking like you're gonna be with someone, and because obviously for me at least I'm going into a relationship thinking like this shit could work,
Yeah.
but that one day that it doesn't work, and she's gone, you gotta have them next to you
You have
regardless.
to. Yeah. You can't just come back.
Yeah, you can't
Like
kill a
after
relationship.
after not giving them any attention
Yeah.
and expect them to be like super chill about it. I think that's backwards
Because in
thinking.
the end, like, I mean, there was something that I saw, which is probably one of the funniest ways I've heard it put, in that sense. Like on IG, there was like a video. Like, I don't want a prom date. Like the facey
no,
Yeah,
situation.
we're just here for
None of
pictures.
that.
Obviously, gorgeous human being, great
Yeah.
for pictures here and there. but someone that doesn't necessarily integrate into what I think is going to be great, and me with her,
Yeah.
you know, like a companion, right? You know, that's essentially what I would like to build up to.
Yeah.
Because in reality, again, we can sit here and talk and flip the voice and start talking about, you know, shit and like, yeah, we only get girls because they're hot. Really, that's not the truth.
No.
And that's not the truth. Maybe at one point it was, but obviously you grow and you change, and that's whatever.
We're looking with who I flow with.
Right,
the best.
you flow and you find people that make sense and whatever. Like,
I agree.
Because again, people who you get along with, same sense of humor, good heart, things like that, are going to make someone who, let's say, socially or societally not as hot be the hottest people in the whole world.
Yeah. No, I
Most
agree.
attractive people in the world.
I agree.
And that's something I think we've learned in the past.
Growing up for sure.
Right, yeah.
Growing up for sure. I think having a hot girlfriend, fire, dope.
Yeah, dope. Yeah.
Dope. But I would rather have a girl that's I just get along with.
100%.
That's like maybe not a fucking. She might not be a 10, but to me she's a fucking 10.
Yeah.
To me she's a 10. I get along with her great. We watch the
Bro,
same
if
shit.
you
She
fuck
fucks
with
with me.
somebody.
Yeah.
I fuck with her. That to me is a real 10 than a
Yeah.
part of just because I fuck you that you're a 10.
Yeah, and it's just even like I don't know if
Bro, vibing with someone compared to like
Yeah.
like them being a 10, just vibing with someone overtakes that shit so easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and I think it's like because maybe for me like I hope to be that side to provide for someone that I give a fuck about in the future like a lot.
Yeah.
So in the sense of vibing, you know, let's say sweet, good-hearted, has a passion that they're willing to talk about and they can articulate. Be willing to listen about you and then give you like some like supplemental answer that makes it seem like you guys mesh.
Yeah.
You know, like a link of ideas and like this. You know, you guys feed
A
in.
fluidity.
Yes, right. Versus like where you guys start to like compete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like some Andrew Tate shit.
feel
Like I don't
that.
know if I mean like then it gets aggressive or whatever. Like I want to flow with somebody.
Yeah.
Competing is how to kill anything, bro.
Like I
I
don't
always kill it.
First-
I don't think
And, like,
anybody. Yeah, I think
I
you,
have first-hand experience with that shit.
it could be fun if you talk shit and it's like who's gonna make more money or like or
But we're not gonna get anywhere. Like
We're not
that.
gonna get it exactly.
We're not gonna get anywhere.
It's gonna start off funny and then it's gonna end up
annoying. Annoying.
You
I'm gonna
guys
get sick of you.
should,
You're gonna get
should
sick of me.
complement each other in that sense. You know, be fun, whatever.
Yeah,
but-
that's good.
So, but yeah,
Shout
that's,
out Dev,
that's
bro.
the
Shout out
shout out
Dev,
shout out the man behind the scenes.
Shout out Dev,
Shout out that, dog. Shout out
But
that.
yeah.
Shout out that.
Damn, this has been great.
This
dude.
is amazing. All right, look. Last thing we'll end it off on before we wrap up. A shotgun, and then I have one more question for the both of you.
Shotgun first and then the question?
Yeah, dude. Yo, Dev, you want one?
Let's do it, brother.
Let's go in
Justin,
there.
the other
Get
thing
it,
is
get it,
I'm going to request man take a
Yeah,
rip.
take it,
You're
dude.
gonna, but the thing is I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna get it to cut you out cut it out on the thing.
You're not gonna take one?
No, because I think this is my problem. I don't want that to be on the video. So cut this out
Okay.
when I do this.
All right, wait, stop talking.
I want McDonald's so bad.
What is it? Fuck. If you or a loved one suffer from mesothelioma, you should be entitled to money, cash money.
cut that shit out, bro?
I know, bro. That's so funny, bro. I think you guys got a key. All right.
My
All right. So we're back now. I got you.
You got me.
Um.
You can cut the
commercial break.
Cut the beginning of it. It'll be alright.
A little commercial
With
break.
that.
I'm gonna finger it. Yeah, you do that.
Hey.
I can't really do that, but
Get a little shot one.
I made a little
And then I
fucking
got
tower here.
and then I got.
Sham, we're out here.
Oh, fuck. I haven't eaten since fucking 12.
Is that too loud? I'm glad that this like dials it down when you yell.
Don't
like,
worry, I
goes
can
sound.
edit it after. So you.
No, I'm saying when I like.
It dials it back down.
Yeah.
If you yell over it, it'll come back down.
I'm glad because like I tried it once.
These
I
are
was
good
like,
mics, boys. These are good mics.
What?
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
appreciate it, bro. Justin, you have one hell of a setup, bro.
Come
This is
on, dude.
awesome. I'm
No, this is
happy
dope
for you.
as
man. This is
fuck.
awesome.
I've had a
I
great
told you,
time.
bro. This is and it's fun and easy,
I've had a
bro.
fantastic time.
It's awesome.
We
It's
talked-
a fun
we
way to
talked
bring
for
it.
a
Dude, I'm
minute,
pretty
too.
hammered. I'm pretty hammered. I've been holding myself together, but I'm pretty fucked.
We've been talking for a minute, bro.
Yeah, we've been talking for
God.
we're pushing 2 hours right now. We're pushing 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah. I got 2 hours of it.
I got
1 minute,
shorties
an
texting
hour and
me, bro.
52.
Shorty's texting, and then my
Word,
boss
bro.
texted me,
This has been great. 100%. Wait, hold
Fuck
on.
yeah.
Hold on, Justin. The thing is, I'm gonna do this time, so let's make sure I don't.
Yeah, I got a little. I got a little
You don't like
cheers.
it that way with the thumb?
No.
I got a little cheers.
We can switch.
Did you key it or did you teeth it?
Nah, he teethed it for me.
I got a little cheers for everybody.
Pause.
Oh fuck! It's all over me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Why does he
Cheers,
do that?
cheers, boys. Get it away from the cords.
I know.
To our girlfriends and our wives, may they never meet.
Cheers, boys.
Y'all slow, bro. Just I'm gonna finish up for you.
I'm a bitch for not finishing.
Oh, I gotta burp. Everybody ready? Ready? 3, 2.
Just serenaded.
Well, that was good.
Dude, that was a good one, dude.
Oh man.
Oh my god, I can't do it.
There's still one in there?
Yeah.
Dude, we've smacked these
Dude,
beers up, dude.
24 of them.
Dude, we're gonna get there excited. Elevated,
I'll be
electric.
Justin, I want to hear your last question because I'm actually impressed. You asked a couple good questions.
Come on, boys. You know,
The only
I've been
thing
trying
is,
to. I've been
it's
trying to
funny.
do this. I've been trying to do this.
It's funny, like
I think this is gonna be amazing. I think. Listen, I think this podcast I do it more because I feel like fuck whoever watches this. I think this is gonna be
Yeah,
really
it's
funny to look
fucking-
back at when we're fucking
exactly
10 years
funny.
from now.
It's fucking
10 years
boys.
from now, we're like, yo,
For the
let's hear
boys.
about the dumb shit we used to talk about.
I don't think the whole. Well, hold on. Not all of it has been dumb shit.
No,
I mean,
no, this is.
100%.
We've been talking about some important shit.
We've
dude.
mentioned a couple good points.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that a couple of us are articulate when we want to be, but
I agree.
you know, there's definitely a couple of times where we start talking about I built a tower.
All right, so last question. Last question. I'm gonna end every single podcast asking the same fucking question. What is the biggest animal you think you can kill? Barehanded, no weapons.
Biggest
No weapons.
animal I can kill barehanded.
The biggest one. No bullshit.
Can I take some time to learn a couple different martial arts first, or what?
Right now.
Right now?
Right now. And so here's the setting. I'm gonna paint you a picture. Paint you in a picture.
Restart. Say
You-
the question again. Because it just stopped recording. So.
Just replay it. So UFC Octagon,
Yeah.
full crowd in attendance,
Okay.
0 weapons, bare hands. You have shorts on, no shirt. You gotta protect the balls. What is the biggest animal you think you can take?
We keep rubbing your ass.
That's
off.
wait, because we're exposed now, yeah,
I mean, you're shirtless.
and you have shorts, so you're what's it called? You have
Your shins and your knees are
femoral-
exposed.
Yeah.
Above knee shorts.
Biggest animal. I think I could say the biggest animal is probably.
If you want for reference, I can go first. For references.
Yeah, but does it? Because I'm gonna say one that doesn't have claws, obviously.
Okay.
You know?
I'll say one with claws. Okay, I know. I can.
If you say a chimp, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I would never say a chimp.
Those
I
motherfuckers-
know for a fact. 90% of the time, I'm beating a kangaroo.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No,
100%
absolutely.
not.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You make the kangaroo fall, and what is it useful for?
He's gonna fucking kick your ass.
Yeah, they fight.
But they have little ass fucking heads and little T-Rex arms.
Yeah, but they kick.
Okay, fine. Kick.
Yeah, they can
Kick,
really
kick,
fuck you.
Kick. I don't care. Kick.
Okay.
I don't think.
Horse.
I'm a-
Final answer.
No, a horse will kill you.
Dude, I was on a horse wave.
Wrong.
And I've been looking at horses lately, and I don't know how I'm gonna get it.
I think.
What's listen here? So listen and
I
look,
don't
just
know
to prove to everybody that I've actually been thinking about this. Just to
How
prove
you phrase that.
Listen, just to
Oh, you
prove,
said that
just
was
to
I don't know how I'm going to get it.
just to prove that I've actually been thinking about the fucking horse. I think the only way I win against the horse is if it runs at me and I run back at it and I cannonball against its legs and it falls.
Yeah, that's how.
And then you have to get on top of it.
Yeah.
If you don't get on top
If
of
you
it,
get on top
because
of it,
unless you get on top of it, what are you gonna get a fucking ladder and get on its back? There's no winning. There's no winning. It has to fall. The only way you're gonna make it fall is if you make it fall by tripping up on you. But even that motion of getting tripped up on is gonna hurt. You're not gonna just pop up like Superman.
It's also like 1,000 pounds. It can
It's a big
crush
boy.
your ribs.
It's a big
bro.
boy. And if it falls on you, die
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah. It's
Explosion.
insane.
What's the
Yeah.
biggest bird besides an ostrich?
That's the biggest bird you fuck.
No,
Besides like after.
emu. Emu.
Maybe an emo.
After.
I think I kill every
Cassowary.
bird. No, I kill every bird.
What?
Cassowary.
I kill every
It's the
bird.
one. It's
what
a blue
the fuck
one.
did you
No,
just
you
say?
won't kill
The
an ostrich.
cassowary.
Yes, I will.
Bro, those motherfuckers run like this.
With a
No,
little
it's the
skinny
best.
neck, I grab that motherfucking thing like that.
No,
They
Listen,
run like a fucking 90 miles an hour.
So again, for perspective, kangaroo, I think in an octagon, I take a cheetah, and I'll explain why. I know it sounds insane.
Cheetah's crazy.
Wait. Let me explain. Cheetah, because we're in an octagon. The number one ability of a cheetah is speed. It doesn't have time to make speed here. We're in an octagon. It has the most brittle bones, maximum weight 120 pounds. In the cat kingdom, it has the most brittle bones. I fall on it or I slam it one time, spine in half. Quaked. I think I can take a cheetah. I think I can take a kangaroo. Outside of that, I'm not taking a bear.
I think this is unfair because you have seemed to research this question.
Yeah, I prepared for this moment. I prepared for this moment.
Bro, I'm so done. You can hear me breathe.
Know. I mean,
I'm hearing you fucking
the
breathe in my ears.
reason why I say that I'm gonna pick something without claws is like, you know,
I'm not saying you're not gonna get hurt.
No,
You're
I
gonna
know,
get hurt.
I know, but like as humans, you know,
I think a German Shepherd.
we developed without.
I take every dog.
We
Every
developed
dog.
without.
Every dog.
Every single dog.
They go, oh, I'm petting him.
I think every dog dies.
Yeah.
Pitbull, whatever. Every dog dies.
That's tough.
Listen, I'm not saying I'm not gonna give up. If a pitbull fought me, I'm giving up my left arm.
Yeah,
Fine.
you have to give up.
taking
Yeah,
more
You
than
have to give a limb.
Right.
You have to give up.
You
Even
might
my
take a little
legs.
more.
Take either one. But I have hands. With one hand, I can choke out a pitbull.
But again, that's not the same thing. So cats,
They got big necks.
I
predatory
got big hands.
predatory cats have very sharp.
Extremely
The
sharp.
point I'm trying to make is that like you as a human did not develop bodily armor,
No.
You
so
know,
you're
dogs
soft.
Zero.
So
Very
all
soft.
it takes is one well placed swipe, and your organs are like out or your neck is cut. So it.
But I'm talking about a cheetah.
Yeah, but again, it's the same.
lightest
It's a cat.
It's the lightest cat for its size. The most brittle bones.
But can you react fast enough
House
to
cat's
block
pretty light.
a
We're in an
swipe
octagon.
from?
We're in an octagon. Yes.
You think you could?
I know it. Even if let's say I can't. Let's say my alternative is it's gonna jump at me. The best
Swipe
option is
you or bite you.
the best option is just hands up, like protect your fucking neck and face, and fucking run through them.
This is the funniest question.
You have to run through them.
This is some joke. This is JRE, bro.
Thank you
Jake.
so much.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Listen,
say
every bird quaked, cheetah quake,
No.
every single dog on earth quaked. A horse, maybe a pony. A pony I smack. Pony, yo, shut up.
Yeah.
Get out of my
This
face.
is true.
Get out of my face.
damn, bro.
But there's my references. Biggest animal you can kill. The stage is yours.
With your hands.
Biggest animal I can kill is
Can I
probably
search
one
up
of my
some shit?
friends'
I don't know shit about
moms.
animals. I wanted to
kidding.
search up animals.
Just kidding. Didn't
Wolf.
say that.
A wolf?
Maybe my
Can we
friend.
take a
I'll
wolf?
Fuck you up, bro. Those have muscle.
A wolf? I can take.
Look it up.
We
searching
did this
up.
last time. We did this last time. Listen, we did
Look
this
it up,
last time.
searching up right now.
Listen,
Big harmless animals.
big harmless animals. A manatee, you fuck.
Can you swim?
A basking shark.
Those things are 30 feet long.
What are you gonna do to any fish?
Bring it above water.
I think a grouper kills you.
Bring it above water.
No, you
Let's go,
no,
A
you
grouper quakes you.
gotta meet him. You
You-
gotta meet him. You have to be underwater.
We are not in water.
Yeah,
A great white shark on land, I kill it every time.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I just
you
stand away.
Look at it.
I just stand away. A great white shark in water.
You just go like this.
A great white shark in water, I die 100% of the time.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
have you? I mean, again, not to. Have you like read the fucking? You know, like it's, great white
Have you
sharks.
read the literature?
No, like great white sharks are like the craziest fucking predators.
They're insane.
They're descendants of the. You know, the megalodon was like the
Yeah.
like the Haas, like the Haas, like the motherfucker ate whales
Yeah. Yeah.
as a shark.
You just go, like that's not true. Like that's not fucking true. Yo, these motherfuckers ate whales.
An orca.
And that's the apex
No,
predator
that's
of the
a new
ocean.
one. That's a new one.
That's a
Wait,
new one.
hold
They've
on.
been around for a while.
Hold on.
Have you seen SeaWorld?
No, I'm saying the new. Okay, evolutionarily speaking,
You don't know
that's a new
Shamu?
one.
Wait,
Wait, let me.
Shamu was that guy for a
Wait,
while.
He was
Look,
until he
look.
tried to kill someone.
I know that we're dragging
Shout out
this
to
on
him
now.
though, bro. Shout out to him, bro.
I know-
I would
I know
kill
where-
someone
I
too
know-
if I was
hold
that
on,
guy.
Joseph.
I'd be like, yo,
You
fuck
s-
these motherfuckers.
You see the
bro.
documentary?
Yeah, of course, bro. What is it called?
Blackfish?
Blackfish, bro. Dude.
Right here.
They're even racist.
I'll tell you guys.
underwater.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
They're the worst ones, bro.
That was your favorite exhibit at SeaWorld, right? Yeah.
Yo, no, he though. I fucking so I went to I'm gonna come back to this, but I went to
I
SeaWorld.
have to pee so badly.
Dude, I'm pissing myself. I went to SeaWorld with my mom and my little brother and sister, and they had orcas. Dude, fucking sad. Fucking sad.
Dude,
to see a
they're
fish that
crazy,
fucking
yeah.
big in a fucking tank.
They don't count as fish, bro.
Dude, that
They're
shit.
dolphins.
Dude, they're like so retarded.
In captivity for the whole life.
Right.
Can we say that? I can say retarded. Yeah.
Well, it depends on what context. Because in reality, they
It's
do.
a dumb fish at that point, bro, because it doesn't have any instincts.
They do. I want to say that there is a study that they develop their social skills at a much slower rate. So retarded meaning slowed, but again, no one says that in that context anymore. Some people say retarded meaning.
I meant to
just
like
don't-
that. I meant to like that.
That's what it is.
Slow maturing.
Retarded development versus
I
just
think-
retarded.
I think it's fucking sad. All right.
Yeah.
Just,
It's an
say,
R
just say
word.
sawed off
They're
humans.
slowed. They're slowed. Because being in captivity at such a young age, they just don't develop
They don't.
as fast. That's what the old medical
Alright,
literature
would you rather
term
me
is.
just name off animals and we just say yes or no to them?
I thought you were gonna say name off retards.
Oh God.
All right, cut that shit out, please.
All right, we'll start. Joe Biden.
Booster.
Oh fuck. Yo, Foost. Sorry, Foosey. So listen, I'm gonna just name animals. You guys just say yes or no.
Let's
Seem
do
fair?
it.
All right. Crocodile.
No.
Wait.
To fight
On land.
You're saying a crocodile is a retard?
on land.
No.
Hey God, it's me.
Hand on hand contact. Are you picking up a phone call?
Bro, I'm so
You're such a
Fuck
prick,
me,
bro.
bro.
Your tower's about to fall.
Yeah,
by
I
the way.
know,
Till
I
the
know.
tower's over.
How did you keep that up this?
Dude, no, congratulations. You and your. He's a physicist.
That seems like it.
Yo, okay, crocodile. Hand on hand combat.
Nope. Not even close.
Why?
Because they bite you and they go like this.
They'll kill you. Trust me, I've seen them. They're huge. They're nasty.
Okay,
Next
fine.
animal.
Fine. Any bear.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close. Okay.
Beating it, no.
All right,
you
let's go
cannot die
low.
from it.
Let's go low. Let's say 2 coyotes.
No.
What?
One coyote, definitely. Two
Bitch.
coyotes,
I'll
maybe.
quake.
Maybe.
I think I can quake 3
Oh, I
coyotes.
thought you meant hyenas.
hyenas even worse,
I
bro.
would have said hyenas.
No,
if I said
hyenas are worse.
Hyenas
Coyotes
are worse.
little.
You know,
Hyenas are crazy.
You know hyenas eat their food asshole first?
Damn.
No one else does that?
All right, one hyena. One hyena. One hyena.
It's gonna be tough.
I'm not saying you're not gonna get hurt. Yes or no? One hyena.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Really? I think I can quake.
Those
a hyena.
motherfuckers break through bones like it's nothing. Yeah.
I think I can break through bones though.
I'm saying
For my
eventually,
life?
if they catch you, the thing is you have nothing.
The thing is, I'm not saying I'm not gonna give a limb. I'm gonna give a limb. I'm gonna give up something.
Blunt force trauma is not the same as if you had a knife.
But I'm not saying blunt force. I'm saying you can have my hand, right, bro?
But how
rip
you
it.
gonna hurt it?
Because I have a right hand that I can stab eyes with,
Blunt force trauma.
grab fucking skin, peel off your head.
Okay. You're gonna peel off. Oh, I didn't know you can peel off faces with just.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's tough. We don't
alright,
have.
we're
a
iffy
tag
on
like that.
hyenas. We're iffy on hyenas. One wolf, one Arctic wolf.
No, it's gonna be no.
Do you know like parameters of wolves though? On 4,
I
they're
don't even know what parameter means.
the blueprints?
Listen,
Like how big are they?
how big they are. So like on 4 feet, they're like 4 feet tall, and they weigh no more than 120 pounds. I think I can take a wolf. One wolf. I'm not saying I'm not gonna get hurt. I quake a wolf.
Yeah, but have you seen their
Oh, you're-
faces,
I-
bro?
actually-
Like, how
I'm not
they
saying I'm not
develop-
gonna be scared, but it's my
But they're
life.
vicious as fuck.
So am I.
They're also capable as hell.
My life is on the line. My life is on the line here.
Yeah.
Nah, I gotta
No, one on one probably.
take a leak.
Take one.
Don't
Take it
do
off
that.
the mic, yeah.
Sorry,
Fuck.
Ow, my ears.
my bad.
They're bleeding.
Ouch.
They're rushing.
One on one.
I'm coming.
Bro, this guy's graveyard's insane. Fucking A.
You have the grape?
One on one with a wolf.
Slide it.
Oh, echoed.
See if we can pan on that graveyard.
And what? What?
Interesting.
Alright,
Versus Tower.
we'll pan off. I'm gonna just ask you this: what's the number one superpower? Number one. You have this superpower over any other. I give you a fat list. This is the one you're picking. What is it?
People not being able to breathe when I'm drinking.
What the fuck? This guy goes to the bar and everyone dies.
Wait.
What the fuck are we talking
I
about?
said that way wrong. I meant people not being able to hear me breathe when I'm drinking because I can hear myself.
You said that so fucking wrong.
I keep hearing myself breathe in the fucking headphones.
I don't want people breathing when I drink.
Yo, you fuck. Number one superpower. Let's go. What is it?
Yo, like honestly, without thinking about it, I would say like knowing what people are thinking, but that's so bad.
Okay, but if I give you that, you can't ever turn it off.
That's the thing.
can't
That's
turn it
bad,
off.
bro. I don't want to know what everyone's thinking about me.
You imagine
I don't
like you
care
walk
that
into your
much.
mom and you walk in and she's just like, dude, fuck this motherfucker. bro."
my dad's like, yo, is that guy gay? Like,
Fuck, dude, my gay son just walked in.
that's the thing. I don't want to know, bro. Like, that's too much.
Use it to your advantage.
Like, thinking about it, like, without actually thinking about it, I would say that. But if not, bro, I don't know.
How about if you give me any Avenger or X-Men?
Nah, I think Iron Man is dope. He doesn't have powers, but he's
You pick Iron Man, the guy with no fucking powers.
a sick suit, bro.
You have no powers. You have zero fucking powers. No, fuck you. You know who I'm picking? You know who I'm picking?
Who?
If I can pick between Marvel and X-Men, what's the blue bitch from X-Men's name? Mystic?
Mystique, yeah.
Mystique?
Oh, if we're talking about girls, we'd fuck. Then yes. What the fuck?
Listen, I think being able to look like someone else, sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
What about Ben 10?
I'd become you and have fornication.
Ben 10?
Ben 10 was dope though because he had the first Rolex of all time.
Beast Boy, Teen Titans?
Dude, he was the first Rolex.
He was.
Yo, Phineas and Ferb?
Shout out Rolex.
Okay, dinner. this guy definitely fucks.
Yo, Beast Boy, Teen Titans is the guy, guy, bro.
He was the guy. He was the
guy.
guy.
That's my guy.
You know who fucked bitches? Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom fucked bitches, bro.
We're talking about shows I grew up waking up to for school, so shout out George Lopez.
Dude, that guy, rapist. Kidding.
I was about to say something so out of fucking head. Thank God I held my tongue. Oh my God. Fuck.
Damn, bro. I'm picking Mystique. I think it'd be super cool.
That's
to
actually, that's a good one.
just walk in and be someone else.
We have a question for you, bro.
I got one more.
It's a good ass question.
All I gotta say is if y'all needed a keg, I just filled an entire one.
Dude.
We have a good ass question for you.
Alright, you ready? You ready?
Hold on.
So
I can't. I still don't have my answer.
So look, yeah, I haven't heard. I said my answer already. Every Avenger character, every X-Men character.
Whoa, wait! Before you finish that, number one Purdue just lost to fucking FD.
Let's go!
Yeah,
I threw on
That's a
them.
big one, bro. There's only
I
like
threw on them.
Oh my
5%
God!
of the fucking bracket.
Wait.
I threw on them. Let's go!
Wait,
This is
About fucking time I win
they
a
just
fucking
lost
bet.
to Fairleigh Dickinson.
Yeah, fucking welcome.
Purdue, the number
God,
one
dude,
team
I
in
wish
the
I could grab my
nation.
phone. I
What
bet on
the
those motherfuckers
fuck?
today.
Can you spell Fairleigh Dickinson?
I can't.
I don't even know what that's school
Listen.
is about.
What?
I'm just saying they're random.
Every
They
Avenger
don't-
superpower.
Huh?
Every Avenger superpower. And every X-Men superpower. Who are you picking?
Yeah.
For you to be.
That's a good question. It's a damn good question.
To put you into this nerd picked the guy with no superpowers. Picked Iron Man. Doesn't have any superpowers.
I think he's cool, man.
But he has no superpower.
Oh, I missed.
All right, can I pick a real one? Spider-Man. Nah. Yeah.
So you come from your hands.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Ah, dude,
Yeah.
what a pussy. This guy's gonna be in his room like
Yeah.
a fucking.
Bro, if I could do that.
This guy's gonna look like.
Go.
Can't even
So-
say it, bro.
So
Can't even say it.
Well, with Superman's DC, right? And you're saying
Well, okay, let's go Marvel and DC. David, but Superman, what are you, gay? That sucks. By the way, Superman is the worst superhero because he has every power. He's a dickhead.
Oh, that's you're asking me. I mean, okay.
He's a dick.
So you want a better answer than that?
Come on, Superman is a fucking. That's like coming and I don't know, bro. He's just ass.
So
He's the best superhero of all time because he does everything.
Magneto, definitely. Then
Who's that? That's the mind guy, right?
that's the mind guy.
No, yes, that's
Vision,
a dope one.
Vision's dope too, though.
That's a girl. That's a
Vision.
redhead.
No, that's Doctor.
No, Vision is the dude,
or
with the
Doctor
red
Strange.
dude with the fucking gem.
Yes.
No, Doctor
Oh,
Strange.
Vision's dope.
No,
The
Vision's
guy
dope.
that Thanos went.
Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is dope.
Magneto's
That's
the
dope.
metal guy.
Like the ones that are multidimensional, or like the ones that like have all the shit. Like
They can just
let me-
leave the thing
Yeah,
right
like
now and
it's
go
like
send
shit
another
that's
one.
going on.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, I'm gonna open up a portal.
Dope. Yeah, Doctor Strange is dope.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is dope. I mean, like
Donatello from Ninja Turtles. Fire.
What about the Asian guy that's the boys with Doctor Strange?
I mean, but he's so pussy. Because you're not down there. What do you have?
Shout out minorities though.
yeah, shout out the strangers. Speaking of Doctor Strange, I guess that's where you wanted to go.
Doctor Strange started doing this shit, and then the guy goes,
Bro, that guy was throwing up. That guy was throwing crip the whole time.
The whole
No one
fucking
ever
movie.
noticed, bro.
The whole movie. This motherfucker's just
You guys just did not know it was all like this, and then
throwing up gang signs the whole
and then
fucking time.
the Thanos just didn't fuck with the gang lifestyle, I guess. Or
Yo, no, he thought about Thanos was that guy.
Yeah, he had to kill him.
He was.
Which is funny because I feel like if you
he's
had
kinda
all that
pussy
power,
now, though. He was
why not
dope
just
before
make?
the last movie came out.
The last one.
Yeah, he was dope before the last one. Now he's kind of pussy.
Well, yeah, because he got fucking
Boys, he got
murked.
caught because they
Because
fucking
Iron Man went.
because they plot armored
And
his
died.
bitch ass. Yeah, they plot armored him.
Yeah, he's kind
Or-
of pussy. Though.
Which that ending was a little pussy to me.
Nah, it was, but it was kind of dope when everyone went.
Yeah, but like I say more pussy because it's like it like pans to Iron. Spoiler: it pans to Iron Man, and he's just like,
No, put him.
I
Empty.
I am Iron Man. And then the whole thing fucking dude, can we continue?
This
stacking
is insane.
It's like, is
bro.
this still in frame?
Yes, sir.
Dude,
Nowadays.
put that last one up there.
Gotta be original, bro.
It's the eighth wonder of the world right there.
Oh my god!
Yo,
Don't
you know
fuck it up.
No, I'm not.
You know what's crazy? Is that
It's too tall.
there's penises that are this big.
Wait, that's insane.
Oh,
This here is so much better than I was here. That.
I heard we were hearing you pee in the other room.
No way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you hear the depth of my small member?
Dude, I heard the fucking pressure
I
washer.
took out my pants.
It's only the thing is it's like as big as your thumb could be. Yeah, imagine half of that.
Alright, so let's wrap this up. Yo, boys, I appreciate you doing this.
Happy
Tonight's
St.
game.
fucking Patrick's
Happy
Day,
St.
bro.
Patrick's Day. You're probably not gonna see you're 100% not seeing this on St. Patrick's Day, but if you're seeing it now, I hope you enjoyed it. George, Hochi, the boys, love them both.
Drink
Yo,
a
thank
fucking
you guys for
salad
being
tonight.
here. I appreciate it. Appreciate you taking
Love you,
the time.
brother.
Yeah, man.
Love
Love
you,
you,
boys.
bro.
Love
I
you, boys.
appreciate this.
This is
and
sick.
epic.
This is one of the bad experience.
And
amazing.